Insta-kill bricks, huh?
Good. The regular bricks were just plain torture.
Yeah. Guess it's better to just die.
I've actually been to the headquarters in Boulogne.
They make
Went to that Lego.
they make all the Lego bricks in the world at that one factory, which is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. And it literally is a mile of just huge warehouse after warehouse after warehouse after warehouse.
Mm.
And anytime they want to do specialty pieces, they have to change out the mold on the machine, and that apparently takes 2 hours to do.
Considering changing tooling on most major manufacturing, that's actually pretty quick turnaround.
Still, for it to be the only factory, though. And the level, like, the amount of those things that they're putting out, like, my God, there's Legos everywhere.
Right.
And the Lego land there is small.
That's disappointing.
Well, you got to understand, the only reason why Boulogne exists is because 95% of the people who live there are employees of Lego.
I mean, yeah, is there any other reason to go to Sweden?
Denmark?
Denmark, right, yeah. Is there any other reason to go to Denmark?
Oh, fuck yeah. Odense. Went to Odense. Back in 2001, we did a 3-week op there because you got the mainland, you got the middle island, the mainland, which is where Boulogne is located, the middle island, which is where the city of Odense is located, and then you got the other island, which is where Copenhagen is located. Odense, if anybody is into their children's books or like that, Odense is where Hans Christian Andersen was born. Went to his house and toured his house, and I literally had to duck everywhere to go through the house. It was the doorways were that short. In Copenhagen, saw the of course the palace there where the king and queen live, and the Tivoli, which is their big garden / park area. Of course, they got the Hard Rock Cafe there.
They got the giant like tulip fields and shit. There's a lot of there's touristy shit to do there.
Where,
Windmills.
Denmark? No, tulip fields.
Oh, that's Netherlands. Never.
There's Netherlands.
And I tell you what, that when I was flying back, in 2003, I was flying back from the Gulf on KLM Airlines and going from the Gulf from Dubai to flying to Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in April, May timeframe is when all the tulips are in bloom.
Mm-hmm.
And where the main airport is there in Amsterdam, flying in, that's all you see. Field after field after field. Color after color after color after color of tulips. Amazing.
Yep.
And you want to know something else that's amazing? If you have you ever flown into airports over in Europe?
No, I've never been out of the country, unfortunately.
Okay. Airports here in the U.S., other than you see the even the TSA officials don't carry weapons, but like you hardly ever see any airport cops walking around, right? When you do, their guns are holstered. Almost every European airport that I've been into
Yeah, they walk around with ARs.
They walk around with automatic weapons.
Yeah, ARs or submachine guns. Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody complains about us.
Right.
I have to go grab something real quick. I will be right back. And I guess we're... Oh, wait. Yid's on. Yay. There's Yid. Cool. All right, still waiting on Allie. I'll be right back.
Meh.
Yo,
So I guess the
what's up?
place of the week not to go to is Dominican Republic. Holy
I mean,
shit.
It was never
pretty
a place
much.
to be.
Yeah, that's pretty much always been a place you avoid.
But it's kind of freaky that in January, now, I mean, it's all coming out now within the last week, that in January that woman was raped and badly beaten at the resort.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of May, this lady was drugged and killed at the same resort. And then here, within the last week, this couple was found murdered at the same resort. That's some scary ass shit right there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just never been safe. The Dominican Republic has never been safe.
It probably was safe when Papa Doc was in charge.
Doubtful.
I was being facetious.
Yeah.
I'm back and I found my
It's always found you what now?
Who is in a jar?
I found my thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
who put their face in a jar? That was interesting.
That's like Carson.
Found your drink. Got you.
I found my
Found
thing.
my blah blah blah.
I found my thing.
Mm. Is that typically a problem for you?
Not usually.
Yeah.
Usually a problem for other people. Anyway. Allie's on.
I
Yay.
mean, technically, that's not any better if it takes it's
Somebody
hard-
else extra
somebody
time
else to find
to
it.
locate it. Yeah.
That's the joke, Brad.
So it's called
Okay,
self-deprecating humor.
Okay, then sure, if you say so.
Oh crap! I left my dude dice out in the car. Oh well.
Well, go get it. It will take what, 1 minute?
Yeah, I just got sat back down. We're still waiting on Allie.
Shut up
too.
and go get it. Get
fine.
up and go get it.
Whatever. Be right back.
Get off your ass and go get it.
Wow.
What's that?
Whoever just took that dump.
Sound like some pent up aggression.
This is a good stretch.
So, Yid, you taking a break from Final Fantasy for a bit?
No.
That's what Bean said last night.
Well, it's not a break. It's just I'm only gonna be probably on just for events.
I cast magic missile.
But you know, when I'm on, I'm on. I'm not doing anything.
You
Hey,
damn
rolling that
bards.
one.
I was watching a interesting thing how the critical failure and critical success thing isn't an actual rule in any of the books. So that's a common homebrew thing, but it's kind of interesting video.
Wait, what?
Critical
Critical
failures and
failure
critical
and
successes
critical
are not
success.
actual as written rules.
Yeah, it's just a accepted like massive homebrew thing.
It's a very common house
Never
rule,
heard
though.
of the DM not accepting it.
Not doing it. Yeah, yeah. It adds some fun flavor and chaos to the game, but like it's not in any rule book. Even going all the way back to first edition, it's not in any of their actual rule books. The 1 and the 20 thing is for attack rolls only, and in the rules as written. There's nothing that says it's the same for skill checks or
What
ability
is it now?
checks.
Well, don't tell Carson that because then he'll get all hurt.
For real.
I
You
wait,
keep
what?
that to yourself.
Oh, what? Oh, hey, hey, Carson, how are you?
Uh-huh.
But your hair looks nice.
Yeah.
I was watching a Neriki video with that. They were talking about how the critical failure and critical success.
Oh yeah, I was gonna watch that
For
today
skill?
actually.
It's actually not in any of the rule books. It's a very common house rule, but it's not in any of the rule books for anything other than attack rolls. But like as far back as I can think of, I've been playing since junior high. We've used that rule, so it's been in the game like as a canon house rule, but it's not in any of the actual rule books. It's kind of interesting.
I mean, yeah, it makes some very interesting situations for sure. So,
Right. I will always use it personally just because it adds that extra chaos and things to it. But they brought up some good points. They brought up some good points. So. Well,
it's all right.
at least you're here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I had to keep running, so get where I can make my delivery tomorrow. So
Yep.
I should.
Really, 20 minutes.
And I called him. I called him to tell him, like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to make it on time because y'all done got the time tight anyway. And he was like, "Oh yeah, they updated your time before you left. The shipper took so long." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Well, I can make it by 12." He's like, "Guess what your appointment time's supposed to be?" He's like, 12. Yep. I was like, "Ain't that some shit?"
So the time that they adjusted it to was the time that you predicted you could actually make the delivery?
Yep.
Oh,
They
interesting.
already adjusted it to that time. Well, I mean, it's a reasonable amount of time based off of how
Distance and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, they updated it without updating me that they had updated it. And then when I called to tell them, like, look, that time y'all got in there ain't working, they're like, oh, no, we gotta change that.
Yeah, gotcha. That's fun.
We are 20 minutes late.
We're driving.
All right, let's do it. I think everybody's ready, yeah?
We can go ahead and get started. I'll be on the laptop here shortly.
Okay.
You can just maybe follow somebody around.
I can move you till then.
Q.
Rip.
Can't be no more dangerous than I do myself.
Right?
The music started. Now I gotta start over again. Okay, let's try this again. Last time, upon entering the gates of the city of Doveport, our heroes found themselves besieged, and a house filled with what appeared to be animated corpses. With major roads through the city blocked by strange acidic clouds throughout the city, I said city twice, the group's only choice was to find a way through the residences and try and make their way toward the mayor's house near the center of town. After dispatching several of the foul undead, and nearly burning down the miller's house and the mill, they managed to navigate their way to the town square, where a strange tiefling man was locked in combat with a gigantic flesh golem. Claiming to be a defector of the Norellian Empire, who is apparently in Doveport currently, the party assisted the man, killed the golem, and made their way to the mayor's house, where more mysteries and danger await them.
Such mystery.
Bet there's some shit gonna try to kill us. That's what I'm putting on right now.
Well, you can just run them over with your truck.
Another tiefling? What does Flint have
Or
against
wouldn't that be
tieflings?
nice?
Just see like a little semi-truck token come out of nowhere. Whatever.
Didn't he say that
And then it
Alu's
could be
character is
like,
a tiefling?
Yeah.
what could the spell be called? Rude intruder? I don't know.
I like it.
Unexpected, quote unquote, in quotes.
This goes from a steampunk western to a diesel punk campaign. Instantly.
Diesel punk right up. Yeah.
Okay, so after you all had helped kill this flesh golem, the man that you had all met, who introduced him to yourselves as Tybalt, who is apparently defecting from the Norellian Empire, which also is apparently in the area, has directed you towards the mayor's mansion, which is to the north. Several of you found the door. Tonvar, Brad, Jinx, and Crank, you're all currently there. Verna, I don't know where you are.
I want to investigate
I'm
it.
looking to that monster.
You're the GM. How do you not know where he is?
Because I'm not looking at his token right now, and I don't know where... Oh, he's way over there. Why way over there?
She's way over there.
Holy vacuum cleaner.
What the fuck is that?
Hand dryer. Yeah, he's in a bathroom.
Whirlwind now. Leave him alone.
Right?
He's casting whirlwind now.
Well, that would certainly open a lot of shit up.
There. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I want to investigate the desk.
Okay, roll investigation on the desk.
Are we going now? Okay.
Roll the investigation for me. I haven't got myself set up yet, so walking back to the truck.
Damn it.
God damn it, Ollie.
Sounds like you could fly with
Use
this
my-
man.
Here's the investigation I did last run, which was a 20.
There's his investigation, I think.
Wow, you're all
shit.
suck the rest of the day. You're not gonna get anything.
But I'm not 20 and shit.
No, you didn't. Verna did, though. Verna, what were you checking again?
Wow.
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
You... Actually, no, hang on. I need to roll something real quick.
Oh,
Because if he was investigating the corpse, that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
loot.
be treasure.
That's loot.
or it could be a
Yeah.
trap.
It's a trap in the office.
The halfling's investigating the flesh golem and it just fucking explodes.
I mean, it's already got a giant hole in it.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Eventually, I want to go into this warehouse that I'm at and investigate the crates that I
Fine,
see.
I will give you light, Brad. Jesus. You were supposed to be blind.
No, I can't. I mean, no. You misinterpreted what I meant.
No. Okay. What are you saying?
I don't know. I just said I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
We were looking for the census to find out how many people
Ooh, that's good.
might be missing or some shit like that, if that's what I remember.
Hang
I
on,
would say
That's what I'm
the
looking for in the
city,
mayor's office.
the city's condition. All the people are missing.
hang on.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
mean-
let me do this thing first, and then we'll get to you guys.
Wow,
Fine.
that is rude. Oh,
Deal with it. Let's see. Actually, okay. Hang on. This might be super good, okay?
I mean, it better be super good.
especially if we
Or
wait 6
super
minutes.
bad.
So far, you have found Ooh.
I like that sound.
The suspense is killing us.
Yeah, hang on.
It doesn't matter. The thief is not going to tell us what he's got anyway. He's going to keep it all for himself.
Well,
Or
obviously.
herself. I'm sorry. Herself.
Duh.
So do we just need to like knock the rogue out every night and search her shit? Make sure that she distributes treasure now.
Might not be a bad
I
idea.
think that sounds like a great idea.
Every night before bed, just like get her sloshed,
Hey,
and then yeah.
is this candlestick available?
So, Verna, you don't actually find anything on the body of the flesh golem itself. However, where it had busted through to that storeroom that was kind of blocking y'all's path, where it had kind of thrown tumbled up against the wall, you do see a couple of crates that had gotten knocked open. You find what look to be 4 small jade statuettes.
That weigh 100 pounds apiece.
No,
Actually, you have to ask for help to move them. That's how we get the party to actually get the treasure.
They
Let's
weigh-
make it so the halfling can't take it all herself.
they weigh about a pound and a half apiece. But the other thing
Well,
you
that's
find,
bullshit.
you find a very fine wooden box. It's a long wooden box that looks to be like some kind of hard redwood of some kind.
Rich mahogany?
Is it how big is it?
It seems to be about 3 to 4 feet long.
What is it? Like a coffin?
No, it's a small case, basically, like a violin case, kind of.
So we could put them inside of it.
She probably
Can,
could.
can I open it to see what it is?
Yeah. It's unlocked, so you can open it up.
Yeah,
Let's
I open
put
it.
it and lock it.
Okay. What you find as you open this case, you find that it's lined with very nice velvet, and you find what looks to be a rod, like a golden rod, that looks like it has kind of like stone parapets on either end of it, and on those parapets there's several runes that are etched on the actual stone-looking parts to it.
Dun, 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 dun.
You don't really... You do feel magic coming off of it, but you're not sure what it is exactly.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the case up and put in my knapsack with the jades and get back to the party.
Okay. That is what you've got. Okay, now, back to the mayor's office. Who was doing investigation there? My god, would you guys stop rolling nat 20s on these
Tempest.
investigation checks?
I don't even know where Flint is.
I'm not in the mayor's office. I'm in this other warehouse
Okay.
over here.
We'll get to you in a minute, mister. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk away from the party every single time.
The party left me. I said I'm standing right here.
It's okay.
I need a dog leash.
I have a dog. Buddy's right here.
We need to put a leash on the both
I
of you.
just need to leash
Well,
some.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Within the mayor's office... Actually, I'll just go ahead and say real quick. Flint, you find just several, like, crates of things, grain and looks like some spare parts and things that are in. This is apparently another storehouse. You also see what looks to be a trail of some kind of green ichor that's leading to the door out the back. Other than that, that's all you see.
Okay, I'm going to take everything that I can and wait here until the party comes find me to let them know about this trail.
Okay. Since you don't really know what they are and they're metal, you probably don't want to take too many of these pieces because you don't work with metal. So,
Man, I'm about to roll the worst out of everybody.
Well, I'm going to take the grains,
Okay. I'll say you get.
all the food, and then let Tonvar have all the metal, or Crank have all the metal stuff that I find.
I'll say
And then
you.
also point out the trail.
I'll say you find 3 5-pound packs of corn.
All right, can I investigate the desk now? I just
Okay.
did my investigation.
Yes,
roll.
yes. Okay. Tonvar and Jinx, as you guys have moved into the mayor's office, you're looking around. There's several books and things all over the. What is that noise?
Sorry, I'm fiddling.
I was trying to figure out what that was. You do find
You
several.
must know it's a thumb drive in a mint can. That's where I keep my headphones. But anyway,
Okay.
moving right along.
You see several books and things that are kind of strewn all over the place. They look like ledgers from many years past, probably from the groups that have
You're
traveled.
roboting.
Damn it.
It was so good for anyway. I heard ledgers, notes, and letters from the mayor.
Okay, I think I'm good now. All right, so yeah, you see several old ledgers that are probably from people that have come through here before. They don't actually look to be from this area. You also see several sheets of paper and inkwells that are just strewn all over the desk. You don't really see anything that resembles the ledger that you're looking for that's supposed to have all of the townspeople's names in it.
Mm-hmm.
What about Heath Ledger?
No. Heath Ledger.
That was bad. But funny.
However,
all right.
what you do find, you find a small iron key.
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab the key there.
Okay. You have a small iron key.
Is any of the paper or ink or anything in particularly good condition or quality?
It looks to be very fine vellum. These look like they were used for very official writings that the mayor was sending off to different towns within Brigada.
Okay. And the ink, pretty standard or like a quality ink?
It just looks like standard ink. You can't really tell anything different about it.
I guess I'll take the paper with me then.
Yeah. There's 2 inkwells. There's one that seems to be open next to the mayor's desk, and there's another one that's unopened, kind of close to the edge of the table.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take the paper and
On
inkwells.
the bookshelf?
Sorry, what was that?
Anything interesting on the bookshelf? I just rolled an investigation to search the bookshelves, or what appear to be bookshelves on my screen.
Good God, these fucking nat 20s on these investigation checks.
I got all my nat ones out of the way.
I will say you don't see anything on the books, but you think you saw something weird whenever Tonvar picked up one of those inkwells.
What about mine?
Something weird. So
Just floorboards. There's nothing under the rug.
find something weird a little better. Something weird.
So something happened when I moved, the opened inkwell?
The unopened one. You feel like you saw something shift inside of it.
What was that? I'm gonna point to the inkwell that was moved.
I'm not sure. I'm going to take a closer look. And I'm going to nat one. Fuck.
You're on the table. What have you turned? You turned into like a bar dancer?
I mean, it's just ink. As far as you can tell, it's just ink. Crank's going to do an investigation on it.
How much time do we want to sit here and work with this? Because I could always detect magic. Damn.
I
Crank
don't know,
saw
Crank did a good job. Maybe he knows some stuff.
Crank saw something kind of shift too. Before you were able to get your automaton to kind of try and pick it up, Crank saw something shift within the bottle.
I'll leave it on the desk at this point until we can investigate further.
Okay.
But I will have already taken the paper.
All right. Yeah. So you got 5 sheets of fine vellum.
Sweet.
Crank's just like, yeah, let's not touch that. Is there another room in here anywhere?
Do we see any sign of doors?
There is a door in the back. Like in the back of the office. Brad,
There's a door back that way.
Yeah, Brad.
Behind. There's a doors right here.
Yeah.
Or.
It's right.
Here. Oh, right there. Yeah.
Brad is standing next to it. Apparently, Jinx just hulked his way through.
I mean, is it closed? Is it locked?
Okay. Is it locked? Then I'll step back. Good grief. I thought if it was locked, it would let me move into stuff.
It's unlocked. You can go through it. Just you didn't open it.
Okay, then I'm gonna hike my ass through here then.
Yeah.
Can I send my imp up ahead to tell me what's in the room?
Yeah, you can actually.
Alright, let's do that.
Good luck with that, because Jinx just hauled ass.
New tricks.
All right.
New tricks that will be ignored.
Jinx is already working his way down the hallway. You go ahead and send Binks down.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna get so confusing. Jinx is down the hallway, and Binks is going too.
Jinx, Binks, and Lynx. Anyway.
Don't worry, we'll bring Lynx in from the other universe.
Yeah.
Jack Link's beef jerky.
Piety sneezes back in Zinto.
Yeah. Are these bookshelves that we're seeing down the hallway?
Yeah, they're all bookshelves. Again, it just looks to be more like encyclopedias, ledgers, older ledgers, just not entirely what you're looking for. This looks to be like some kind of library.
It's like a personal library.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, actually, just dismount me. I'm gonna leave the fucking automaton guarding the door out this way.
Okay.
So I'm trying to perceive what's in the room / investigate the shit on the floor, if that's actually on the floor.
Flint, do you like cards?
I need a radius with this one.
Yeah, I've got to get it set up real quick.
Yeah, whenever you get to it. Whenever you get to it. No rush.
Okay, should be good to go.
Oh, sweet.
Baccarat. The 10 was what you were using to investigate those books?
Yeah. I mean, I was perceiving what's in the room to make sure I didn't see anything, and investigating the books.
You can't see anything that for what you're looking for exactly. You find some more.
I'm going to search the room then as well.
Okay, you find some more old papers and things around. There are some books laying on the floor, but they just appear to be like old storybooks and things. Some of them are really faded. Tonvar, you look over on the side, and you do see what looks to be a large leather-bound book that has the names in it.
Is there any kind of seal or emblem signatures on the cover? Anything to indicate it's what we're looking for?
It has the current year on the front, and it also has the seal of the country of Brigada.
I think this is what we're looking for, and I'll show it to Jinx.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to take a look.
Is it just a ledger of names kind of thing? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a ledger of names. It's got the entire population that was supposed to be within Doveport at this current time.
What's the total number?
450 people.
69.
450 people.
If we
Well,
found what we came here for, maybe
450 undead potentially. Anyway,
Tomvar, also
voice changer?
as you pick up the book, you kind of see something drip down on the wall.
Of course.
oh boy.
And I'm going to say, because of your 20 on investigation and you were looking at the entire room, you found the book, and also you see what looks to be 2 black shadows clinging to the ceiling.
I will bring that to the attention of the rest of the group. Guys,
All right.
don't
What the?
don't overreact, but we have something on the ceiling.
I'm gonna go ahead and reach to my waist and draw my dagger and start to move. 'Cause what the-
Ooh, that smell.
Do I know anything about this entity
As you
before
are
we
looking
start
up, you
combat?
see these things as they start kind of dripping down towards the ground where you all are. You all pull your weapons out and get ready for combat. You know, Tomvar, you've seen these things before. Not in this capacity before. Also, they look kind of small. But Dim's black puddings.
Oh, yeah. I figured there was some form of ooze. Okay. Yeah. What do I recall about them with that roll? Like weaknesses, anything that I could shout out in a quick thing before we get started?
At this moment, I will say that you shout one thing, and it is, don't let them touch you.
Okay.
There's a
Oh,
box
I got
right
you.
next to me.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
Verna, one plops down right in front of you. We're just going to go with the initiative that we have right now. You're next up in the turn order.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Verna, one drops down in front of you. It just kind of plop right in front of you.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adapted the dark. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man.
Nice.
The shadows betray you.
Because they belong to me.
I am gonna try to
Says the guy who's never seen light.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, was he born blind? Because, I mean...
Yes.
You don't know. You've never talked to him about it.
Yes, no, baby.
You know, nothing has asked him about it.
Cantaloupe.
It doesn't
Plenty
seem like
more
the time
conversation.
to ask him about it.
Can't.
It was a fantastic time.
Okay. Verna, you're going to attack with your rapier. It was not paying attention to you. It was paying attention to Tomvar specifically because Tomvar picked up the book. Let me check something here.
What the hell is happening here?
Oh, good God,
Move my
man.
guy, and like the whole map moves. Ay.
Yeah, I have to restart D&D for that one.
Yeah. Be right back.
Let's see. That is a 15 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll sneak attack. That's also an auto crit. So roll another D6.
I gotta keep my mouth shut. These things are gonna be a pain in the dick, though. All right, let's do this.
And also roll your... Oh, no, you did roll 2d6. Wait. Is the 2d6 your sneak attack or your crit?
That's my sneak attack.
Okay, roll a crit also, so roll an extra d6.
Ooh.
Total. Not bad.
What's the threat? The threat range is 18, 19 on those? How did he crit? I'm confused.
Assassin. Assassin's how he crit. It hadn't taken an action.
So he automatically gains advantage or something?
If he's attacking a target that is not hang on. If he's attacking a target that has not taken an action in combat yet, then he gets an auto crit.
I haven't really heard much about Rogue.
Yeah.
Sorry to derail. Go ahead.
That's fine. Okay, so yeah, this thing just kind of plop right down in front of you, Verta, and you're just like,
stab.
Come on, it's your catchphrase at this point. You got to say it.
Uh-oh. Huh?
Don't even know your own catchphrase.
Gross.
There you go.
Gross. Come on now. Yeah, gross. Poke.
So you pull your rapier out and just stab at this thing. It kind of jiggles a little bit as you thrust your sword into it. You feel like you got a pretty good hit on it.
I'm gonna roll backwards or something behind Brad.
Okay.
Gonna go. Yeah. Retreat down the hallway.
Yeah, since you're not in combat with it right now, you can stealth with that. However, as you pull your rapier out, it looks like it got eroded a little bit.
Ooh.
Your weapon now has a -1 to any damage rolls you make with it.
The rapier?
Yep.
Only?
Yep.
Well, time to get a new one. And as I roll back, I'll yell out acid.
Oh, okay, thanks. We're dealing with cocaine.
I'm gonna learn not to walk forward and get myself on the other side of all this fucking mobs.
Board tank. Okay, Verta, is that your turn? Or I guess roll stealth real quick. Yeah, okay. So you kind of you stab this thing, and as you pull your rapier out, you just kind of shift back through the shadows and hide behind everybody. Obviously, as you were going through, you kind of tapped him on the shoulder and told him about the acid, and you're kind of hiding behind a plant at the moment as you stroke it tenderly.
No, this plant molestation.
Who said he was stroking the plant? Just saying.
Stroking it, quote unquote. Yikes.
Tybalt, it's your turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna move my Hellish Rebuke. My Hex to this guy and Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Hit Hex for me real quick.
Tybalt is in the hallway somewhere. Okay, yeah, I just don't have radius for that. Oh, got it.
Okay, that's gonna hit it.
Did it even have any attack spells? No, of course not.
Did I? Oh, I did add in your Agonizing Blast. That was just a bad hit. Okay. So that's the 1d10 from Hex.
Yeah. Well, that's the base damage from Eldritch Blast. I'm rolling d6 for Hex.
Oh no. The base damage already gets rolled when you hit the attack.
Ah, all right. So
That's the 6.
That's the 6 that you roll.
Yeah,
At the bottom of
rolled
it.
really shitty.
I rolled really shitty.
Yeah. Take my roll, please. Take my position.
It takes 12.
Okay, it'll take 12 points of damage. Also, declare a stat that you want it to have disadvantage with.
Dex checks.
Okay, Dex. All right.
Wait, I'm gonna go back into the main room. I'm not saying it.
Okay. As you see the halfling kind of like move back behind a plant, you turn your head around the corner and you're like, oh, great, pudding. So you hold your finger out, you kind of swirl it around, you see the purple runes kind of show up around this pudding and lock it in place, and then fire your laser at it. It kind of melts through this thing. Binks looks at you and is like, pretty good shot. Those things are going to be a pain in the ass, though.
Alright, my turn's over. I'll take it in here.
Okay. Jinx, it's your turn. There's a pudding that's right between you and Tomvar.
Yeah, I see that.
Carson, is there any way I can leave Binks in that room so I can see what's going on while I'm in here?
Yeah, you can. I'll have to make a token for it real quick. I'll just throw something in there. I'll just put this rune stone there for now.
That's one way. That's an imp.
That's a runestone underneath me.
You've got an imp hanging around your head, Jinx.
And then what was his vision? Was it 30 or 60?
60.
Okay. And then I will give you control over that so you can move him how you want.
Thank you.
As soon as my computer would stop lagging.
Is it still the map with the animations and the smoke, or?
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything this crazy again.
Yeah.
I was trying to, I did custom animations for the clouds because I couldn't find anything that worked good, and...
What the hell?
Yeah.
So, is it like a permanent cloud kill or something? Those things are crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They're just it's like a fog that's just kind of permeating throughout the entire city.
Nice.
It's like Lost.
The fog. Except for it's acid fog instead of just random black fog.
Acid rain cloud.
Yeah.
Tybalt, as you move back into the main room, Binks kind of looks at you like, oh, okay, I guess we're leaving.
No, you're staying there.
But why?
Because I fucking told you so.
Now, is this out loud, or is this guy, or is one side out loud? It's all telepathic.
This is all telepathic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny if like one side of it was verbal and there we go. Sorry, go keep going.
This guy's talking to himself. You're all like, are we sure we want him around?
No, that's yeah.
All right,
He's
fine.
a tiefling.
We've really got to have a conversation about this, right? Though later.
And we can see the imp, or no?
No, you cannot.
He's invisible.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got my
Actually,
mental
we don't
picture
know
of the
he's
situation going.
Is he
Okay, so I have
permanent?
no idea he's there.
or
Got it.
He can come out of invisibility, but he's invisible right now.
Got it.
But yeah, we don't know that thing exists.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not reacting to something
Because
that's
I don't think he's
not
told anybody.
there. No, he hasn't. So
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not reacting to something that's not there in the future. Yeah.
And Zem,
Okay.
there's something about that.
Okay. Got it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's something specific about that. So,
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to make sure.
okay. Distant Whispers. Which one are you casting it on?
One closest to me.
Tomvar, you see Jinx's face shift back to its normal form for a slight second, and you hear those unearthly whispers kind of eke out as he kind of does the with his fingers.
Right.
And this pudding just kind of it looks at you and it kind of quivers a little bit.
Well,
or what you assume looks at you. It doesn't have a face.
It's just a pudding. He's just looking at me, man. It's creepy as fuck. A face appears and stares at you, quivering. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, the blind guy's been staring at you this entire time for some reason, so somehow. Let's
What?
see. That needs to
the
make...
blind guy's been looking at us the whole time somehow.
Yeah, somehow. Let's see. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That's gonna fail.
I hope you fail.
So it takes 12 points of psychic damage. However, as you see the whispers just kind of like ebb and flow through its body, kind of permeating throughout the form of this ooze. It just kind of quivers in front of you. It doesn't really seem to affect it though.
Yeah, fucking immune to fear. This thing's gonna be a fucking experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Let's just let's go.
Okay. Anything else?
1 second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. There is no limit on that one.
Always some freaking slime or ooze or whatever that are the most fucking devastating.
Oh, I am actually just gonna end my turn for now.
Okay. Yeah, after you see that your spell doesn't have any effect on this thing, you're just like, well, shit. You kind of back away as much as you can. But there's quite a few books behind you.
Kinda in a corner.
As you see this thing's pseudopods start to kind of form in front of you. Flint, it's your turn. You hear screaming coming from the doorway in the back of the room.
What the hell is going on, people?
I tell him there's oozes over there. Good luck.
Are they floating or are they on the ground?
They're on the ground. I think they're acidic. Good luck.
Fucked up shit in here.
Okay, I tell you
Yeah,
guys
we're
what.
we've got some in between us and the door.
I tell you guys what. Why don't all of y'all get behind me out the door, and I will take care of this.
It's a fantastic idea, except for they're on the other side of us.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
They're
Stuck.
in between the door and us at this
Well,
stage,
that
Flint.
is what you get.
They're pinned.
What? You need help, Flint?
Ben.
Well, then I'm going to just sit here and take a defensive stand.
Okay.
Outside?
I'm in the doorway guarding.
Yeah, he's been in the door.
You do realize how long it'll take me to get over there to see them?
I like your style.
His character also has
Minimum
a
2
limp recently, so he's still nursing an injury in his leg.
Yeah, it'll take me 2 turns
Wait,
to even get there.
Aren't both his
Why don't
legs
y'all
messed up?
come to me and I will take care of this and slow them down?
You're just gonna have to chant the whole time until it's my turn. Then I'll know where you are.
And with that, me and Buddy
Just follow the whispers.
are done.
Okay, you just you pull out Amber Horn, you just kind of you sit down Indian style on the ground and just like, all right, well, I guess I'm waiting here. Buddy comes up next to you, just kind of puts his head in your lap.
Yep. And I just sit there and pet him.
Tonvar, it's your turn, and your automatons, who are now
Okay.
separated at the moment.
We'll start with this then. I'm gonna have my nobody else has perceived another one of these out in the main door room, correct?
Yeah, they haven't seen anything else. Other than
They haven't seen it. Doesn't mean it's not there.
Other than
Other than I can probably guess it's in the ink jar.
Yeah, I mean, we're not. We shouldn't meta at this point, though. So I'm gonna have my automaton do an active perception check out in the main room, primarily to see if there's any threats out there, and then also to kind of estimate how thick this wall here is.
It looks kind of flimsy, not too bad. Probably with a strong enough check, you might be able to bust through it, but there's also those bookshelves you got to get through.
All right. Well, that's the only thing I can think of at this point. I'm going to command my automaton to come to me through the wall.
Kool-Aid Bandit?
Yes.
Let's do it! Kool-Aid that shit.
Oh, I hope this works.
You hear a thud, and some books fall into the floor.
I will have to keep trying after that. But I'm going to take a defensive stance other than that and try and avoid these things until we can figure something out.
Dust kind of flies up in the air.
Actually, hold on. I might still go ahead and attack since I'm.
Might as well. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm full hit points. I don't have attack. We're just gonna go because I'm panicking. I'm gonna attack the one that Verna had already attacked.
Okay.
And apparently I do 3 points of damage if an 18 hits.
Yep, that hits. You pull your hammer out and you just kind of smack down on it. You don't really get a very clean hit. You kind of hit one of its pseudopods and it just kind of pulls it back like, ow.
Okay.
Ow. He says.
Just use your heavy hammer next time.
I mean, if I had one.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
light
making
stuff,
fun-
what
I'm
is
making
going
fun of Dave.
I'm not a martial class. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I'm not even a full spellcaster. I don't know what I am.
me either. I roll like 5s on everything, so
I'm like a support class. I shouldn't be here right now.
You shouldn't be in between the two oozes.
No.
We're in
Not-
a shit location over here. Like,
Yeah, I should not be outside of my automaton in combat like this. This is
Hey.
bad. Oh
there's
well.
a candle on the table. I'm just pointing it out.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
No.
no, it's
You and me are on the same path here.
yeah. I'm thinking the same thing. But I can't get to that thing until I get through this wall, and I don't want to go through the ooze.
Gonna
Or
burn
the-
this one down.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. That should be my because I took an attack action, so I can't go defensive now.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions. I don't have anything like that going on. So that's it. I'm done.
It's actually Crank's turn. I just haven't put him in the order yet. Crank's going to charge up his arm cannon and aim it at this ooze that's in front of him.
oh my
Alrighty.
goodness, this is...
What element is he chucking at this thing?
Let's see. How mean do I want to be? Actually, I'll roll for it.
Yeah, that's the
Gonna
question.
Explode and kill all of us. Ah!
Crank, are you dumb enough to do that? Hang on, let me see how stupid he is.
Oh no.
He's stupid enough.
We're fucked.
This isn't fair. This is sabotage.
You see this kind of blob of kind of yellow goo that kind of forms at the end of his arm, and he just globs it out and shoots it at this thing. And it misses.
Oh no.
It splashes on the wall back here. Some of the books start getting burned. There seems to be eating through the wood a little bit, but Tomvar, you can tell the outside walls are a little thicker than what they've got on the inside. So it's not going all the way out completely just yet, but there are a couple of holes that are getting burned through. He just looks at it. He's like, God damn it! Fuck this! Action surge. He's gonna lightning lure.
Oh boy.
And too late, the words caught in Tonvar's throat. That's not a good...
See. That's gonna miss too. You see like the arm kind of shift out and go back in, and it comes out again, and you see him take that lightning weapon, boom, throw it. The ooze just kind of amorphs out of the way. It kind of moves its body, and it misses completely. As the whip just kind of back off the wall again, and he pulls it back in. And he's like, oh, God damn it, I can't do anything right today.
Lightning may be a bad idea.
Maybe you need an oil change.
You might be right.
Can we just feed this guy to one of the oozes and leave?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, I did.
I'm assuming Tonvar and
he
Jinx
didn't
hear that.
Crank didn't hear it.
Wow.
Okay, hang on. He's like, all right, well, I don't know what to do. Brad, you get in there and try and do something.
I'm gonna do something all right.
I like where this is going.
He's dip setting.
I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are, Abram. Where are you?
He just ran right by him.
Clap your hands.
You would have tripped over him if he sat Indian style on the front door.
Yeah, you would have tripped over him if he was right in front of the doorway.
I'm not where he or Buddy is, am I?
Yes, you are. You should be able to see. I gave your character light.
No, I don't see anything. I see black squares.
Hang on.
How do you turn like Daredevil mode on so you can see stuff?
I don't have that ability.
You don't.
Yeah, I just wanted to fly so I could like fly into walls and shit, but no, can't fly. I'm not on a square where they are.
You were.
Okay, I'm going to also sit down Indian style.
You just guys having a fucking picnic while we're trapped in here with two black puddings.
Flint said he could get rid of them, so I'm going to listen to Flint.
Okay.
I yell out, what kind of team are you guys?
I just
Tonvar.
support.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. Well, it's the Ooze's turn.
Oops, didn't mean to double roll that. but I'm assuming I didn't hear Tybalt his comment.
You didn't, Brad did.
Too focused on not getting melted by 2 black putty. Got it.
Let's see. It's going to hit you with its pseudopod, Tonvar.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
25? Yeah, that hits. Oh my gosh.
You are dead.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage, and as this thing kind of slaps you across the chest with its pseudopod, you kind of hear the tss as your leather armor starts sizzling a little bit.
Yikes.
You have -1 penalty to your AC.
You are now.
Oh my
naked.
god. These things are fucking brutal.
I want nothing to do with this. Get the wall down.
Allie, turn into the sun. It's like just turn into the sun.
Jinx does a 14 hit.
Does
Hold up.
92? Does a 92 hit, Alex?
For all that, I want to use a reaction real quick to use unsettling message.
Use what?
Unsettling message.
Oh, unsettling visage. Okay.
Visage.
You heard him.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he said unsettling message. I'm like, what is
You heard
that?
what he said.
I'm gonna pose disadvantage on them by shifting to my true form.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Me and Flint have a picnic out here going on.
There's a 13 hit.
No.
Okay. As this thing kind of, kind of moves up towards you with its pseudopods, as it rears back to slap you, you shift real quick and just kind of look at it, kind of give him the rock, and it like
Look.
it pulls its pseudopod back real quick, just like just it jiggles a little bit and just kind of backs away from you. Verna, it's your turn.
Okay. Make my way out through the door.
Everybody's just gonna dip set. That's awesome. Alright.
Is that enough, or?
You better get that damn wall down on this next roll, dude. Pulling out all the stops over here.
It's not like
I think it's just time to fucking try and dip set there, Jinx. Ourselves. Take a couple of hits, attacks opportunity, and go. Because nobody's helping us.
You did it a roll.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
See how it is.
You could, that's fine if you took a dash
All right,
action. You can get out there.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it for you. That's it, Verna?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, Tybalt, it's your turn. I don't know what's going on in here, but this looks bad.
I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on the one I hexed.
Okay.
Do you have line of sight from there? Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, because it moved. It's supposed to kind of be...
Right. Yeah, it's the only problem with the scale here with hexes versus squares kind of thing.
It's also a roll.
I get you.
Can I see it or not?
Yeah, you can see it. It just wasn't... It had moved. Roll 20 does weird things sometimes when you move tokens around, so...
Like, even... Yeah. They're snapping to the hexes.
That's first. That's first Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Did I roll my hex damage now? Or?
Yeah, roll your 1d6. Okay, 5.
Second Scorching Ray. And
At least this is
8.
Yeah, I mean, luckily these things are easy
Low
to
hit.
hit, but they have so many things that make them annoying, though.
can I use my fire to reroll that one? Flames of Pelagros?
Yes, you can. Because that is...
Ooh.
Wait, no. Flames of Thilogros is only for fire damage, not for shadow, or necrotic. So yeah, you would have...
Scorching Ray is necrotic?
No,
the
Hex is.
the hex stage.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Also, I have that fire around me now.
Actually,
And
let me see. You did roll a 1 on your second shot, so you can reroll one of those dice.
What is it, a D10?
A D6. Okay, so 4.
So,
Alright, and you're hitting with all 3 beams, right?
yeah, I'm picking all 3 beams and I'm putting that flame around me.
Okay. So 7, 11,
7, 11.
15, 22, 23, 26, 31.
Alright, I'm going to use my last 10 feet to go back inside and I'm going to tell Binks, yeah, you might want to come in.
You got it, boss! As you kind of turn around the corner, you form these fireballs in your hand, and then you just go blam, 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 shoot 3 beams at this thing. 3 massive holes get shot into this ooze as it kind of, and then it just kind of melts into the floor.
You killed one?
You killed it.
Nice. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Very anti-dramatic.
At least I need to ditch these guys.
Well, no. Well, never mind.
You
I
can't
was
even
gonna say
deny
something,
it,
but
buddy.
I'm not going to say it no more.
Jinx, it's your turn.
Okay.
I've learned when the druid says something, he means it. So...
Learned that the druid is useless is what we've learned.
I would rather not take like 15 points of damage.
I know what the druid's about to do. I think.
No, you don't.
I don't deign to ever understand what Abe's thought process is at this point. I'm sure he has a solution, but yeah.
Jinx?
The route to whip she gets there is it's unfathomable. Jinx, what are you doing?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure stuff out. My whole ass. There we go.
Okay.
I know. Attack of opportunity, blah, 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 blah.
Well, if you
Does a
disengage
92 hit you?
2 doesn't hit.
Two does definitely not hit.
It's a 7, but it doesn't hit.
Seven.
He was lagging. He said 92.
Right.
Shut up, Brad. All right, as you see Tybalt kind of peek around the corner and melt this other ooze that's behind Tonvor, the 2 of you turn your heads and you're just like, okay, yeah, time to go. And you kind of bolt past this thing as fast as you can. As you do, it kind of tries to trip you with its pseudopod, but you manage to vault over it. You kind of do a football turn around Tonvar and just sprint around the corner as fast as you can.
Question.
Yes.
With my shift into unsettling, is that a permanent shift to my natural state, or was that just for a second?
I believe it is just for a second.
Okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't say. So
It doesn't specify in that card. So...
since it is an action, I will say it does not shift back. So you are in your true form at the moment.
All right. So before I clear all this, I want to shift into Varen again real quick.
Okay, you are now back
before homeboy can see me.
Okay. Yeah, before you turn around the corner, you just kind of change your face. You're back to Varnum again. Is that your turn?
Okay. And I'm going to use a bonus turn. I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tombar.
Okay.
Just in case he needs
it. Tombar, as Jinx is turning around the corner, he kind of peeks his head back around and says, "I know you're gonna try, but please don't die." And he gives you, you feel inspired from this. So,
alrighty.
Flint, it's your turn.
Did you actually roll that yet, Ellie? Sorry.
You roll that when you need it.
Oh. Gotcha. I thought you were doing the one to give the 10 hit points. My bad.
Is everybody clear?
You don't know.
Well, I'm asking our new mate. Is everybody clear?
No, we got 2 guys inside still, including me in here.
All right.
Hey,
So there's still 2 guys.
Majority of the party's outside.
All right. I'm gonna sit here and wait until all of them come back out here. So me and Buddy are gonna sit down Indian style again and pet.
Okay. All right, you're holding your action.
Okay, then.
Tombar, it's your turn, and your automatons.
I will disengage.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. "25 feet, right? Yeah, 25. That's as far as I can make it.
Hang on, Airborne.
And because with disengage, you can only do your normal movement, so unlike a dash.
Correct,
Gotcha,
but you don't
okay.
take opportunity attacks.
Right. And I will command the automaton to move its way out as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Outside. Yeah. We'll listen to the druid.
Airborne, I sent you a message on Discord.
We'll try anyway.
like I'm not trying. Like, how are we supposed to know it's gonna magically drop on top of this with my shitty perception?
I mean, even I know not to go running blindly into areas.
Hey, the room looked clear, and I had to get some reading material.
Also, technically, you run blindly into every area.
Yeah, right?
If you're following somebody else. I have never been the person in front.
Yeah, and you're playing a melee character. What's up with that?
I don't know. It's called, rolling 4 on initiative every time.
No. This party's so hilariously dysfunctional. I love
Everybody gets like 20, 25, and I get like 4.
it. Yeah. right, that's my turn. What we got? Brad's up.
Yeah, Brad's up.
I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay, so we're waiting. Vern is outside waiting. Tilt.
I'm gonna haul ass outside. Tell the imp to come with.
I'm guessing we found what we're looking for. Brad, it's your turn.
We did.
Brad,
Jinx.
you're waiting.
Mm.
Yeah.
Found what we're looking for, plus a key.
Yeah, the key we don't know what it's for yet, but Verna, any actions? Sure.
It's not
Wake
Verna.
up.
It is not
Where's
Verna's.
Crank?
It is not Verna's turn. Crank is
Oh,
holding a defensive action. He's gonna try and make sure that these things don't attack you guys as you're getting out. The ooze comes up to
Crank is before Brad. No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
ooze comes up to him, and oh my god, that actually hits.
Dear God.
Yeah, we know it rolling good because his AC's high.
He's actually in his light armor right now.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
But it's only one short of his heavy armor.
Oh, still pretty
Really?
high.
Yeah.
Is that with a shield equipped or?
Because he's got stupid high dex.
Oh, okay. So he's better off being in his light armor anyway than if it's only a single point.
Yeah, he wouldn't have the stealth disadvantage if he did.
Yeah.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, Dex is OP in 5th edition, I found. It's like super OP.
That's right, he took a dodge action, so no, they're still going to hit. Yeah, so as you guys are trying to bolt your way out of this house, the ooze kind of just kind of glops up behind you guys. Crank throws his shield up and just says, "Get out of here! I'll hold him off." And as he does this thing just kind of ekes out and slaps him across the face. You see his faceplate, just a visible cut in it, and you can actually see down into what's behind it, where there's like this kind of, it's hard to tell, but there's like some kind of fleshy, almost plant matter inside of him.
The fuck?
Oh my god, he has no soul.
And but it's laced throughout like the gears and pistons and things that make up the rest of his body.
So there's some sort of organic, but it's not.
Yeah.
Meat. Interesting.
Yeah, and you hear him.
Plenty.
"Oh, God damn it! Go, get out of here!" Verna, it's your turn.
Dumbass.
Why am I being carried?
What?
Carried. The automaton is just occupying the same space as you were because that was the closest. That's as far as he could go.
She could technically get
And
into
he's small
it.
enough to do so.
She could technically get into it.
She could mount the automaton if she chose.
Yep.
She's the only other
He
character
said
in the party
mount.
that's small enough to do that, actually.
I'm just gonna wait over here on top of the water.
Okay. Jinx, it's your turn. Or, well, no, Tybalt, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hang out here. See
Okay.
what happens.
All right. Jinx, your turn.
Alright. Let's see.
Now's the time for the dash.
Right. So I can measure stuff. Can I like jump over the table?
You can, but it would be an acrobatics check to make sure that you vault it.
Jesus.
Do it. Just do
Oh,
it.
man, I don't want to see you fall.
Don't wish that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that voodoo on me.
No, the only person who fails acrobatic checks, dex checks, and all like that is me.
On a
Man,
severe
do this
scale.
acrobatics.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Hold on, slow.
No, the person that's gonna biff this acrobatics check is Tonvar. Oh, hope the DC is low.
No, you made it. Yeah. You're bolting as fast as you can around this corner, and you just kind of vault over the desk as quickly as you can. Some of the papers kind of slide up underneath your hands as you do. You just kind of move them out of the way and bolt out the door as quick as you can.
He said out the door, move out the door.
I technically had enough space to move one more, so why not? I'm out the door.
Who all's left in there?
It's just me. If you
And
gotta do it, do it.
God.
What?
Oh,
Just
right.
do it.
Tonvar's still in here. What the
All right.
Okay,
Right. Sorry,
Just do
Tom.
it. You got your inspiration.
whatever. Go for it.
Sorry, a little busy right now. Didn't see you back there.
Yeah, whatever, Tin Man.
All right, Crank. Go ahead and start running this way. As soon as I see you, it's going to get cat. Tomvar, hurry up and get behind me. Or get to one of these corners down here behind me.
I've got a plan as soon as I can get out the door.
All right, it's your turn, Tomvar.
Okay. I will do this first just to make sure I don't completely fuck it. All right.
Okay.
Excellent. With that plus a dash action, I should have enough movement to get out there and remount.
Okay.
Because it's about 30 feet to get to the automaton, and then the other half of the action to get to mount it. Yeah. So I get the fuck back in my nice little exoskeleton.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
That's dangerous in the real world.
As you do that, you run as quickly as you can. Your little legs are kind of... It's going to be hard to make this jump, but you're just like, oh boy. You jump as high as you can. You kind of slip a little bit on the desk, but you manage to make it over. And as you land on the other side, you see that inkwell that you left on the table, and you hear the cork go.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
And
All right.
it tips over, and a small, really tiny ooze just kind of ekes out onto the table.
It's a baby.
I hope it rolls poorly. Don't hit me.
It does not get an attack of opportunity because it had to get out of the bottle. So,
Oh, okay.
Besides, it's so tiny, how would it reach? It fits in a bottle.
Right.
but you do manage to kind of get out of the way and get back into your automaton as quickly as you can. However, Crank, who is going to... He's going to
Mental note, I need to install that flamethrower I've been thinking about.
I like the way this guy thinks.
Fuck. Burn it with lots of fire. Whatever you're gonna do, Flint. I hope it's lots of fire.
Crank's gonna take the attack of opportunity, but a 25 is gonna hit.
Jesus.
Takes another 5 points of damage.
He does need a dash to get out of there, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Fuck.
he does.
Ooh.
Crank just kind of looks to himself. Good. All right, Ugly. Been fun. As he turns to run, the thing just kind of slaps him across the ankle again, and it rips the whole armor plate off of his leg. And he just... Oh, God damn it!
Note to self: metal constructs and acid oozes do not mix. Oh man. Oh my god, I need to learn how to figure out how to turn off the notifications for Discord on my laptop.
And as you all see Crank move out as quickly as possible, he's going to take another attack for opportunity for this thing because he's trying to get the fuck out of here. 18, that's going to hit. Crank's getting fucked up.
Yep. So that's his job, though, right? He's the tank.
Yeah. He stumbles out of the door. You see that exposed plant matter on his leg and on his face. Like his armor is just fucked up at this point. He hobbles out and he's like, "All right, everybody's out. Do what you're gonna do."
It's not my turn yet.
You held your action to do it.
You didn't ready in action?
Spike grip. Okay, where are you casting it?
It's actually going to be centered. I think. Foot, radius, yep. It's going to be centered right there. Because that will get 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll get everything inside this room if my radius is correct. It should stop it right here, would be the 20, correct?
Should, yeah.
And then that'll get that, and then I didn't know that was there, but whatever came in here. So
okay, give me a second here to draw something. Okay. I'm just going to say the spikes encompass the entire house.
in the hallway up top, and spell save DC is 14.
As Crank gets out, Tomvar is just like, all right. Not Tomvar, Flint. Flint, he takes a staff and he just kind of taps it on the ground. And as this happens, boom, all these spikes of stone just break up through the floorboards. Books and the desk and the flags and the plants just kind of get ripped to pieces. This little bitty tiny ooze that you see that was in front of you gets impaled on one of the spikes. Did they take that damage instantly?
No, they can't.
When they move.
Oh, okay.
When they move,
So because
they can't tell. It's camouflage.
Yeah. Okay.
Any creature that can't see the area, okay, he can see it. The one right there. I guess the other one in the room can't see it when he comes walking in.
Right.
But this one, yeah, he can see it. He can go. He probably go. Okay.
Well, all of them are actually going to have been in the radius when it was generated. So.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, actually, the other, one of them back in the room is not.
Oh yeah, he would be just outside of it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, he probably would be. Whatever. We'll say he's in it. We'll just do it. We'll just do extra damage whenever it comes time for him.
Yeah. I mean, he's still here, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay. So yeah.
Either way.
So the spikes
That's one way.
don't explode, but they are set. So if anything walks through here, they're going to get spiked.
Yeah.
Shit. Brad, it's your turn.
Just gonna sit here some more. Guess I'll take it like a defensive sit. And that'll be it.
Okay. Verna?
Let's see.
I can't get rid of my character.
What happened?
Nothing. No, just go ahead.
I'm gonna move forward and take a defensive stance.
Okay. You ready yourself just in case anything happens?
Is there water in this fountain? Didn't we say there was like nasty water?
Yeah,
he
it's
said
dirty water.
Yeah. So y'all
Like
just
some nasty ass water.
It's not like contaminated, it's just dirty.
I like it.
Now it's really dirty. Somebody's washing their stuff out.
Okay. Now it is Living Ink. It can only move one space because they are super slow and this is difficult terrain. And it's going to take 2d4.
2d4. Yep.
Wow, max damage. Wait,
Nice.
I'm not. Why am I rolling that? You're supposed to be rolling that. Do you want to take the max damage?
Dude.
I would like to take the max damage.
I'll let you take the max damage. Yeah, Spike jumps up out of the floor and kind of impales this thing. It's really tiny, though, so it's just kind of like on the tip. Yeah, whatever, roll with it. So there is an ooze kebab in front of you guys now. Tybalt, it's your turn.
On the tip.
I want to go to the front of the door, move my hex to this little ooze kebab, and like shoot it
Okay.
with touch blast.
All right, shoot your blast.
He's gonna shoot his load.
Hit.
That hits. Roll Hex.
I'm gonna use my other 20 feet of movement to go back to my spot.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, give me 1 second here. Alright. Yeah, you kind of move in, blast it, move back. Thinks just like, oh, okay, I get it. Dodge and weave. It's a good idea. You got a really good hit on that thing. But it's still just kind of like quivering on the end of this stone spike. Jinx, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move over here.
Crank's gonna look real quick and say, what about that key?
Is that the key to this office? I'm gonna try the key before I move in to see if it'll lock the door.
It locks the door.
All right, then I'm gonna move over here.
Roll intelligence real quick. Roll history. Excuse me. Roll history.
All right, roll history, 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 history.
This is probably the master key to the city, so it might open or close a lot more doors for you.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Literal key to the city.
Okay, Flint, it's your turn.
Concentrating.
Okay. You're just kind of like sitting there, just bobbing your head, keeping up spikes. Buddy's kind of bobbing his head with you. Tombar.
Would I need to make a new Arcana roll to see if I mean, well, how would I go about this without being too meta about knowing that they're going to either burn through the door or come through the keyhole? Is I guess what I'm trying to ask.
Roll. That would be history also.
History.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this would be.
I do, yeah. That is my roll, but I just didn't change the active placard correctly.
Yeah.
So 11
Since you did know about the acid.
probably isn't. Yeah.
Since you did know about the acid and you do know about the properties of what this thing can do,
Yeah.
you can assume that it's probably not going to stay in there for very long. From what you know.
Okay. I will convey that by saying they'll probably try and come through the door. So, Flint, if you're going to maintain that until they get to the door, probably be a good idea, and we can cover the door. However, I could truncate that to a 6 second. Yeah.
Okay, Brad.
You're humming his little chant.
Brad. Brad,
What?
are you asleep?
Your turn.
Yeah, I am asleep.
I mesmerized him by my chant and waving back.
Yeah, I'm just kind of here.
The oozes are now locked inside the building, but will probably come through the door at some point. The spike growth is up. Would you like to do
Yeah.
anything?
I'm just on a defensive stance here still.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, it's going to try moving towards the door again. It's actually going to take a dash. And so go ahead and roll 4d6. Roll another 2 because it's going to try and move again. Dang. Spikes are messing this thing up.
Fucked up.
We haven't even been resolving the one that's further back either.
There's something going on with that. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Figured it was like behind the scenes. I just didn't know if you were how you were. Yeah.
As it comes through the keyhole.
Yeah.
And it's right in front of you, Flint. Also, it looks quite a bit bigger than it did.
This is the little one?
It was little.
Mhm. It was.
It was the way.
Man, your headset picks up those wrappers.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was the
Hungry.
little thing.
The ooze is just making all these.
Yeah, coming through the keyhole.
That's coming through your speakers.
The ooze is hungry.
Yeah.
Verna, it's your turn. This ooze is now oozed through the keyhole.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. That'll hit. Roll sneak attack. Okay. You see this thing kind of glorp through the keyhole as it's right next to Flint. You know, with him maintaining his spell right there, probably don't need to let him get hit. So you just say, "Oh shit!" You pull your pistol out and BAM! Shoot it as quick as you can. A chunk of it flies off and splatters up against the wall.
Gross.
That was a good use of your catchphrase.
You try and sneak back behind the fountain as much as you can, but you kind of slip a little bit and you get your foot in it. Now you have a squishy shoe.
Double gross.
Squishy shoe. And double gross. Perfect.
Tybalt, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move to the other side of the fountain.
Okay.
Can I see the ooze from here?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the ooze. That hit?
That'll hit. Roll the hex. 14. Okay. Yeah, you see the halfling pull out her pistol and shoot it, and you think, yeah, probably a good idea. So you try and get it at a more advantageous spot. Hold your finger up and fire your laser at it again. Another chunk of it flies off.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Does he actually flavor his Eldritch Blast as a laser, or you've used that term multiple times?
I kind of do it like that. It's a beam, technically.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I have gun hands.
Yeah, the gun fingers. It
Who
works.
is slurping?
Probably me.
Alex.
Look at the dude.
Allie is mowing down
Dude
on
eating
something.
his-
Are you eating yogurt? What are you doing?
I was drinking some water. God damn.
Good God.
Hungry
That's
and thirsty. I've
thickest
been
water I've
driving
ever
all
heard.
day. This is my meal time, okay?
All right, well,
Yeah, I done had mealtime and nap time.
it's your turn, hungry boy.
Oh, goodness.
The layout of this map.
Come
is
in.
just like so great.
Dumb lotless bothering you?
You're gonna have to move to hit that. You can't see it right now.
Are these pillars, or like are these low planters?
They're part of the house. They're actually walls.
Oh,
Yeah,
these
see it
plants. These planters are inside, so these are
Yeah.
exterior walls. Oh, I got it now. So you're gonna have to move like.
You're gonna have to like move next to Tybalt or somewhere else because you can't actually see it.
I think
right
you
now.
should technically still maintain line of sight from right there.
And that's gonna be hard to shoot because of the fountain.
1 square back should maintain line of sight then?
Still gonna be shooting through the fountain.
Oh, there. Damn.
And now you're in a
That's
cloud
in
of
the
acid.
cloud.
Is that acid? Man, that's. You know what?
I hate this
Smells
map.
good Step in the squishy water. I hate that. I hate that. I see it now.
Wait, where'd you go?
He's
There's
sharing
water.
the square with me?
I'm trying to be there.
Oh, okay.
There.
Yeah, you'd be shooting over Tomvar.
Whatever.
Okay, fine, whatever. It's
Fuck your map.
not my fault you guys are crowding the entrance.
I mean, if it... Yeah. Flint has 150-foot range on his spell. He could have backed up, too. But... Probably should have moved. I didn't realize that I wouldn't get a move action with after analyzing the ooze, but it's all good.
I mean, you could have moved.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to retcon that. I just you changed the order before I declared anything. So.
Yeah, sorry. That was my bad. But
I should have rushed. It's no big deal. Moving that along.
Yeah, so Jinx, you kind of you're trying to find a good place to get a good shot, and you finally managed to kind of duck down in this dank fountain for a little bit, and you just kind of tell Tomvar just kind of lean to the left a little bit.
Yeah, he just like a yoga pose. The automaton does a yoga pose to give him line of sight or something. Who knows?
You fully extend
Downward dog.
Something like that. Yeah.
Use his ass to stabilize.
Use me as a firing platform. Oh,
Explains the 22.
Gundam.
yeah, there you go.
What was that shit in high school with the dead?
Yeah, dead. I'm dead.
Oh, using the tits.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
just
that's
me, or
definitely
does
high school death.
Donvar have a big like shit line on that character model? I just
What?
see like a big yellow line on Donvar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a health bar on the top because I'm using the health bubble.
Oh, it's called I was drawing small boxes on accident.
Okay, you drew boxes on Donvar. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, on my screen, it's just like it looks like a
I was trying to get rid of his token, and I was actually making boxes on accident because I didn't realize I had the wrong tool. So
oh, you're still on the draw tool.
it looks like a puke color. And
Anyway.
it's all over.
I don't see it, so I'm confused.
You are blessed.
anyway, Tomvar, you kind of move your automaton to the left a little bit. Jinx, you pull up your crossbow and fire a bolt at it. It pins this thing to the wall, and it's just kind of sitting there glorping around. Flint, it's your turn. Okay. Buddy has
You
a
can
turn now.
still move and stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, you could still technically move if you wanted.
I mean, maintaining concentration doesn't actually use any actions, though, does it?
No, it doesn't. Well,
No.
Right.
no, actually, it doesn't.
No.
I'm using them.
Yeah, because
Once you've established concentration, it's just you're concentrating on the spell.
right,
You're not actively doing anything.
yeah, and the only time it gets broken is if you tell it to break or you start casting another concentration spell.
Or you take melee damage, or like damage at all. You might need to make a concentration check,
Right.
but it's not like you're rooted in one spot, concentrating on one spell.
Right, yeah, so you can actually move if you want.
I mean, he could move and he could cast another
Oh, I
spell and
can?
move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
you can
That
even
means I have 2 moves.
you can even cast a
Dead.
spell if you want.
You could cast a spell and move while maintaining as long as the other spell isn't another concentration spell.
Right.
Concentration doesn't mean you're sitting there like actively
Oh.
maintaining the spell.
What I thought it meant.
No, that's why I'm making the clarification.
Oh,
Spell
wait, I
casting
gotta-
can.
So move your
I
stubby
can-
little legs.
mean, that's why like a strong concentration spell is so good for any spellcaster. You open up with that, and then the following rounds you can continue to cast additional spells that are like single action spells. So.
I'll move there then. And then Buddy, what do I want to do with Buddy?
Whoa. That got really big.
Yeah, it looks like the alien from that cartoon.
That got really big.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm gonna move Buddy back here with me.
Alien from that cartoon.
All the puddings merged or some shit.
Okay.
Dad?
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, Buddy and I have moved.
Okay.
Looks like something out of Ed, and Eddie.
I'm still waiting to hear damage on the other one that's in the room.
I know.
This is bigger than the ones that were in the back room. I'm not trying to meta this, but it looks like it might have merged into a single, more powerful pudding.
It is your turn. You can try and do some investigations on it.
Sure. Whatever investigation you want me to roll for that?
Or attack it, whatever you want to do. Your turn.
I mean, what roll would allow me to deduce that what happened behind the closed door?
I would say...
Or whatever it would be. Based on my previous observations of the other oozes, the ooze that was on the small ooze out of the bottle, I deduce?
Since this is involving something that you have not done before, I'm going to say this would be an Arcana check.
Okay. Fresh Arcana check. Yeah.
The way this thing is acting, also you notice it didn't try and burn through the wood.
No.
This isn't acting like a black pudding.
So it's morphed into something else.
Or something else entirely.
Right. So this might be a completely different creature than what we saw in the room before, period. There's something we didn't notice. Okay. Now I'm going to maintain my position. Do I have an ability to deduce anything else via any other rolls?
I would say, since you used your action on that Arcana check...
Okay.
I'll let that be a bonus action, so you can take a regular action if you want.
Okay. I will shout to the others. This may not be what we were fighting earlier. And I'm going to also move a little further away. And I don't have any ranged attacks. But, I see the splotches now. Okay. I suggest fire. I'll yell that out and then take a defensive stance and kind of look out for other dangers in the area. So we're not tunnel visioned on this thing. And can I go ahead and have my automaton do an active perception while at the end of that?
No, because I'll say that was your bonus action to do the investigation you did before. So.
Okay, and that would so my automaton wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh wait, your automaton. Yes, automaton can. Sorry.
Okay.
What are you looking for specifically? Just anything?
Just anything behind us, like any other additional threats out the other directions, so we're not completely tunnel vision. It botched it anyways.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's okay.
You're not really seeing anything as far as
we're not noticing anything else.
Yeah.
The automaton's sensors aren't picking anything else. Got it.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that will be good. Thank you.
Brad, it's your turn.
I don't know if Brad heard me when I yelled, I suggest fire, but he did.
You've already used that for today.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
When did I use it?
Last session.
Well, okay.
Oh, on the skeletons. Yeah, that was the same. Yeah.
Well, okay, then I will. I want to climb. How tall is this?
At the moment, it's about the same size you are.
This
No, he's the fountain.
the fountain?
Oh, the fountain. The fountain's probably the parapet in the center that's kind of got water running out of it. It's about 8 feet tall.
Okay. I am going. What do I have to roll to climb it?
That would be an athletics check.
Okay.
Everybody's just hiding on the top of the front.
Ninja warrior check.
Ninja warrior check.
12. It's a little rough, but you can kind of make your way up to the top of it as best you can. You slip a little bit, but you make it up there.
Okay. And then I will do this. Okay, just kidding. Where did it go? This.
Oh shit!
A nat 20 with a dart. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So you climb your way up to the top of this this water fountain, and you kind of pull a couple of little iron darts out from your belt, and you just throw them, and they boom, 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 just kind of stick into the thing. Again, this thing has been pinned to the wall, and now it's pinned even more.
But it didn't take damage.
Oh no, it took damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it that looked like it was a pretty good hit. And this thing is actually not looking great right now. It's kind of quivering real.
Okay. Well, that's it. I'm gonna obviously stay up here.
Okay. And it is its turn, and it's gonna move up here. And Verna.
That looks scary.
Oh, actually, hang on. Something else.
Oh boy.
I thought you said it was pinned to the wall.
It's an
It's-
ooze.
Yeah, I know, but
It appeared to be pinned.
It's even
It lied.
bigger.
Verna.
Oh no.
Just real life.
Okay. Who thought of the what was it? The Pillsbury Stuffed Boy or whatever from Ghostbusters?
who let it into their head? Oh boy.
I'm gonna slice at it. No, yeah.
It's not your turn. It's
No.
attacking you.
Oh, my bad. Okay, what's going on then?
does a 94 hit you?
Let's see here.
No.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. Where is that? There. Okay. Take 11 points of damage from that. Oh god.
You're dead.
This is about to get really bad.
Oh.
What do you mean it's about to get really bad? It's already bad.
It's been bad.
Big bad.
Hang on, let me roll the damage.
Can't you charm
Did it-
this
did it-
thing?
Oh,
No.
No, I
okay,
can't.
that's not as bad.
If this thing is a gelatinous ooze now, like we're about to all get 8.
I'm going home. Fuck y'all. I got kids.
Okay, you take 14 points of damage from that. So you take 25 damage total.
Well,
Wait,
that's
kids
all my health.
multiple? Like you have more than just the one that we met already? Fuck.
I'm sure Jinx has lots of kids.
Yeah,
That's all my health.
as this thing just kind of oozes up in front of you, Verna, you're still trying to get the water out of your shoe. You kind of cursing at yourself for not being able to hide as best you could. You see it grow in form as it kind of glops up to you, and it just kind of splat smacks you upside the face, and then you see the other pseudopod kind of turn into what looks like a knife and just shunk right in your abdomen, and pulls it out as you slump down to the ground in front of it.
Neato.
You're definitely gonna get tetanus from that water.
We're gonna catch something from that water.
The least of the worries at this point.
Verna, it's your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Now, how do I do that?
There's a button on your character's.
Hey, yeah, I know all about these.
Does it still look like, I guess, the ooze equivalent of blood?
No, it is very dark black.
So where's this death button I'm supposed to hit?
Oh, wait, hang on.
There's a thing that says death saving throw on your character sheet. Yeah.
Yep, that one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, yeah, it still looks like it's fucked up. It's just bigger.
Robotics, yeah.
Damn it.
So I think Tybalt was asking, like, you know how you can tell when a creature is bloodied?
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Like,
before I started roboting.
Okay.
It was, yeah, it still looks like it's fucked up, but it's just bigger. Okay, that counts
Damn.
as 2 saves. So you make 2 saves.
Nice.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It means
So you have to. Go ahead.
It means you're not gonna die right now.
So when you're reduced to 0 hit points or less, instead of dying outright, unless you're using the critical damage roll, you have to start making death saves. You need to
Or you
make
take
3 to
94
stabilize.
damage.
Yeah, I mean that was,
Yeah.
that was more than double of what you had left.
If you take double your HP in one attack, then you're dead out.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you fall unconscious, which is when you hit below 0 HP, you make what they call death saves, which is basically
Correct.
you roll a d20, and if it's high, you save. If it's low, you fail. And if you have 3 fails, you die. If you have 3 passes, you are revived with 1 HP.
Right.
Oh, so I got
So
which one that's
you've had 2. You've got 2.
Yeah.
So you
Since
gotta,
you crit, you get 2 saves. So you need 1 more save to come back up.
Yeah. You need 1 out of 4 rolls.
Unless our druid has spare the dying as a cantrip, then you can instantly stabilize you from range.
Well, you can actually stabilize anybody with the healing
Right.
Wait,
But
just by getting back
But-
up.
Do I roll again, or that was it?
That's it.
you
That's
get
your
1
turn.
per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you take any damage while you're unconscious, that counts as a death save.
Counts
Or
as a fail.
as a fail,
A
yeah.
failed save. Yeah.
It counts as a failed save.
Somebody throw me.
I'm looking at you, Jinx.
You think I'm gonna fuck with this thing?
Tybalt, it's your turn.
Right.
You
I'm
skipped
gonna
rank,
shoot
didn't
it.
you?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, did you skip somebody?
No, it's your turn.
I'm shooting again.
Crank should have had his turn before
Crank
Brad,
should
right?
have had his
'Cause
turn.
He's
I
not.
keep forgetting Crank. Okay, let me do Crank then.
Yeah, he's not actually not in the turn order, so
Right.
I know we've been skipping him a lot.
Okay, Crank's gonna use Green Flame Blade.
Yes, fire. Let's do it.
You would
You
think.
better hit this time.
He better hit. Yeah.
14,
Hey,
that'll hit.
yeah, you better hit it. Don't be useless.
14, that'll hit.
Your life depends on it, literally.
8 points of damage. Actually, I don't even know why you use Green Flame Blade, because it doesn't do anything right now. It's just a basic melee attack. He's not level 5 yet, so he doesn't get the extra damage.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I never really looked at that cantrip, so.
Crank's just like, shit! He sees Verna go down. So he pulls his arm blade out and just vivisects the thing up the back. As he does,
Shit. Yep.
Really?
I thought that might happen.
it splits in half.
Oh, he used slashing damage on an ooze. Damn it.
Yeah,
I won't.
amazing.
Good job.
Stupid
Classy.
NPC.
Why does this feel like it's turning into vagary?
Oh, no.
God damn it,
I mean-
he used higher than a tier 3 nuke.
And he was like, "Oh fuck."
Good job, asshole.
I didn't know it was gonna do that.
Well, that's a lie.
Jenks,
We're
it's
gonna
your turn.
court-martial your ass when we get home.
Oh, God.
My turn now.
Yeah,
And they
Tibble,
split into...
it's your turn now.
So,
So it's
is
like-
it possible for me to grab Verna and drag Verna away?
Might be a
Yeah,
good idea because
Roberta.
she's in water right now.
I'm gonna shoot
That's
the
what
one
I'm saying.
that's taken down.
Can I do that?
Why would you drag me? I'm like 20 pounds.
I'm sure she's floating.
Okay.
Just pick her up and throw her over your shoulder kind of thing.
Let's let Tibble take his turn first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tibble.
Oh, it's Tibble's turn.
Tibble, they both actually look pretty bad still. Actually, even worse off than it did before it split. So
God, that's even.
Should I hit the one? Did I hit it?
yeah, you hit it. And actually, as you do, as you point your finger laser, you heat it up, and Binks looks at you and says, "You see that point right there in the middle? Hit that!"
All right, I aim for that.
All right, you shoot it. Boom! This thing gets vaporized.
Familiars can give you advantage. Yeah. Help action OP.
Hey, good shot, kid. When this is done, the master wants to talk to you about something. Well, actually, I'll probably talk to you about it, but we need to talk some more.
Yeah, I figured. Can we go this thing first?
Jenks, now it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna grab fucking Verna, throw her over my shoulder.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Here comes the nat one.
It would be strength.
I mean, she's not that heavy, so that's a strength save.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, you have my hopes up.
The DC can't be very high for a 20-pound halfling. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You pick her up with no problem and just kind of throw her over your shoulder.
We're gonna move over here. So did picking her up burn my action?
Yes.
Okay. What we'll do is nothing at that point. But she's out of the water.
Well, you're in this
Wait, where are you moving her to?
X? Here.
Where I'm at.
You can't move there.
Of course not. I can't see whatever's there, remember? So I wouldn't know that.
He is flying.
And it's an imp size small,
Okay,
right?
yeah, I
Very
guess
small.
technically you can move there. You don't even know what's there. Fine. Yeah. I'm just doing it for my sake because I can't fucking see him because he's under
Either-
the stupid thing.
He doesn't know it's there, and he goes there and runs into
I'm gonna run into the damn
Just-
thing, or
Yeah.
a little move there.
Ow! Watch it, bitch!
was that audible? Can I hear that?
Nope.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that vertigo looks so hot.
Yeah,
How'd you figure
I can
that
help with
out?
that on my when I have an opportunity. Free.
Look here now. You gotta be a smart ass, Blindy.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Flint, it's your turn.
All right. Has it been 10 minutes yet?
No.
Okay.
It's been like 3 rounds.
I,
Yeah.
It's been like 18
he's got to let me know
seconds.
when it's 10 minutes because I don't know. All right. I tell Buddy, we're going to switch spots. You're going to go in a defensive role where I am, and I'm going to go where you're at. So we're going to do this at the same time. He goes defensive,
Okay.
and then I am going to do this on Verna.
Okay, roll your d8 plus your spell mod, which is 5.
Hold on, I got to take a spell. All right. My spellcasting ability is a 6.
Oh, right, from your staff. Okay,
Right.
yeah, so.
And there's my. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's 7.
You heal her for 7.
Right,
got a
so at least
7.
gonna stabilize her. I mean,
Yeah.
sucks, but you know, it's all good.
Verta, you feel like I'm roboting. Hang on.
Like a robot.
You feel like I'm roboting.
Verta, you feel nothing but cold darkness all around you. You feel like you've been able to kind of keep your will in check as best you can. No, you can't hear me. God damn it!
I heard "God damn it" real fine.
Always, you
Same.
can
You
always hear
feel a
goddamn it.
coldness around you, and burp, 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 that's all I got.
Okay, there we
I
go.
heard everything you said,
All right.
just not very well.
Just not intelligently, that's all.
Shit, I'm lagging hard now.
No, you're not.
I can hear you clear.
Okay, well, all right. We'll keep going.
Yeah,
So
please.
you feel darkness around you. You feel so cold, but you feel like you were able to kind of stave your will off just enough to kind of keep you in place. This land feels off. It feels wrong. Something doesn't feel right about this place. And as you look off in the distance, you think you saw the glimpse of spider webs. But then, light. You wake up, and you see Flint leaned over you, his hand on your head, kind of the Obi-Wan pose. There's a huge gash in your stomach.
Ouch.
Gross. Ouch.
What's going on?
Hey, you
What
might need
happened?
to get that fixed. Your food might fall out.
I just imagine Verna being Daria now. Monotone.
She kind of
like,
is.
Responses to everything. I hate everything. Yeah. That's how I imagine her talking now.
That's actually, I think, how she was written in her backstory.
Really? That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
He
So
said,
how much HP?
you got 7 HP back. And yeah, he said Aubrey Plaza in his backstory, so that's kind of,
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar kind of monotone. Yeah.
She is God.
So yeah,
That's funny. All right.
you got 7 HP back. Flint.
That's it. Still concentrating on the other.
Okay, yeah. You brought Verna up this whole time. You're still kind of, you got your staff behind you, just kind of waving around in circles, not even looking. Trying to keep those spikes up inside the house. Buddy's maintaining his defensive position. Tonvar, it's your turn.
How bad does Verna still look? Like, death's door still kind of.
Quick question: my defensive stance didn't? Oh no, I wasn't.
Oh, you stealthed.
Yeah, I got a shot at it.
Yep.
So, does Verna look like she's still like on death's door at this point?
I don't know. How do you look, Verna?
How many hit points do you have?
Can't say that.
Well, on a scale to
Are you breathing?
42.
On a scale of 1 to 42, I feel fucked up.
Actually, how does Crank look right now?
Crank's just, he's heaving heavily over in the corner. He doesn't breathe, and he's breathing hard.
Well, that's a bad
Okay.
sign.
And he's still, like, looking this other thing down. He's just like, I'm fine-ish.
Okay. Can I get to this square without provoking attack of opportunity?
Yes.
And not actually be in the acid?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and normal healing works on Crank, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Light Wounds on Crank.
Okay.
At this point. Cure Wounds. It's not Light Wounds anymore.
Yeah, Cure Wounds. Yeah, roll your 1d8 and your spell mod.
My spell mod again. 4, right? Oh, mama. My bad.
It's alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
So heals to 8.
Yeah, you kind of, the holy light on your automaton's hand just kind of walks up to him and pong on the back of his shoulder. And he's like, oh, thanks, I needed that.
Yeah, looked like it, buddy. Yeah, he looked like he was pretty beat up. So, and then that movement. Might as well do one of these, since we didn't really do anything else with the automaton for this round. And he's still fucking clueless. Okay. That'll be me.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Too much acid. The acid's too nearby. It's fucking causing haywire with the sensors.
You do see some lights glowing down near the docks. Where
Docks. Okay.
Yeah, where you guys are in Doveport right now, you're kind of on a cliff overlooking where the actual, like, the dock part is. It's a small cliff.
Mhm.
There is a river that runs by it, and it kind of slopes downhill and it kind of goes back out into the ocean itself. But from where you're sitting, you can just see some faint light glowing down where the ship should be.
That's not good. Okay. I will focus on the task at hand, though, for now, and file that away for later.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes, that's me.
All right, Brad, it's your turn.
Are these brews still good?
They are still good for now.
I'm going to give Verna one of them. So what is it? It's one of these. And it's a... Whoops. No. Well, yeah, one of those.
Okay.
3d4.
Yeah, 3d4.
Okay.
3d4 plus 2.
3... D20, D4. Plus 2. Hey, finally a good one.
Nice.
Hey, Verna, catch. You idiot.
You like throw it straight in her mouth?
Well, I mean, it's in a jar kind of like thing.
Yeah, it's in a gourd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought you were like like administering it to her,
No.
like getting it. Not.
Well, I can, but I'm kind of, on top of a pillar.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not giving up your position. I got
I'm
you. So
not.
just tossing the thing to drink.
Brad's in Batman pose right now.
Oh no! I imagine him on like the one-legged Karate Kid thing up there.
Mhm.
He's a dragoon.
Batman. He's more like the Hunchback of Notre Dame up there.
He's doing the cane stance. He's a dragoon.
Okay.
Let's calm down.
All right. Anyway. Verna, Brad tosses you a bottle of beer. You drink it, and you feel a lot better after drinking that for some reason. But you heal for 11.
It's not just the alcohol.
Does that heal me?
Yeah, it heals you for 11 points.
Yeah.
of damage.
11 points.
It
Cool.
heals him for 11 health, not 11 points of damage.
Well,
Okay.
11 points of health.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's poison. You're dead again.
Groovy.
I secretly was the villain the whole time.
It heals you. It heals you.
That would have
Now,
been
that counts as my
fantastic.
action, yeah?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. The ooze is going to come up here to Crank.
I realized he was the closest. I'm like, you know what? I want to give him a little bit of a boost before he gets hit next.
Before he gets rolled.
Yeah. No more slashy. Pokey, smashy.
This thing comes up
No
to Crank.
slashy.
Just kind of... Oh, actually, forgot something else, too. It grows in size again. As it comes up to Crank, it just kind of slashes at him with its pseudopods, and Crank just boom blocks one with his shield, and then he kind of matrixes back from the other hit, and then holds his shield back up in front of his face and just like, nice try, ink blot. That is its turn, and Verna, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna move up a little bit and shoot at it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Piercing damage is fine. It's okay. We already
No,
determined
I
that.
just mean he's going to move right back up to it. It's going to fart on him and kill him again.
he should be at least like 18-ish hit points, right? Yeah, it should be all right. She'll be all right.
Verna, you're still clenching your gut as you're just kind of like, thanks, and you're like, I gotta finish something. You kind of hobble up, level your gun at this thing, and BAM! As a giant hole gets blown into it, and it slops down to the ground as kind of a puddle. As it does so, though, you see it kind of slowly trickle back up into the keyhole and back into the mayor's office.
Spikes.
Yep, through the spikes.
How far?
I mean, it's dead.
Yeah.
It was back that direction. Okay.
It takes negative. It's really dead. It's double dead.
Yeah, it's
double dead.
taking negative
No
damage
revives.
at this point.
No revives. That's the point. No revives.
Best save for that thing.
Do we still? I just realized I had temporary hit points.
Yeah, I was going to ask if the temp hit points from the earlier Bardic Shiniz was still active, technically, or not.
Technically, yeah, it was.
Oh, I should be alive still then, but okay, cool.
Well, we can't retcon it now, so.
Yeah.
We've gone through like 2 actual rounds of combat since then.
Yeah.
Verna, after you shoot, you guys hear something slurping out of the darkness.
Slurping out of the darkness? Which direction? I don't like that. None of that.
From the east, as a black pudding comes out from the shadows through the acid mist, attacks Crank. That's going to miss. He's like, whoa, wait, where the fuck did that thing come from?
Probably through the wall.
Yeah, Verna, you're still in a lot of pain right now. It's kind of hard for you to even move. Tybalt, it's your turn.
That one came through the wall of the library, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here, move my hex to that, pudding, and bless.
Okay.
Blasty blast.
All right, kid. You know where to hit it, right?
Goodbye.
Good shot, killer.
Yeah, that's... Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the imp to like keep watch from our south, make sure we're not gonna get ambushed from.
Can do.
That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah. You fire laser, it burns through this thing. As another piece of it just kind of flies off. Jinx,
Are we assuming help actions from the imp?
Yes.
Is that what you're rolling? I'm confused.
Well, no, actually. He hasn't missed this entire time. He hasn't needed the help action, so.
I'm done.
Okay. Jinx, it's your turn.
Carson?
Hello?
Carson lagged out.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Can you...
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay. Good. Did you hear...
Yep, I heard all that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Jinx, it's your turn. And I'm back again, apparently. Okay.
Weird. Hurrah!
That'll hit.
Nice.
Blink. Yeah, Jinx, you're like, oh, fuck. Like, where are these stupid oozes coming from? You pull your crossbow up and hit that one, too.
And I'm on my turn there.
Okay. Flint, it's your turn.
Hold on a second. Read that.
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, crap. They're coming outside. I got nothing. I say we just start backpedaling into this one room or this one tell everybody we should start backpedaling into here. Get away from these.
Crank's gonna yell over his shoulder. It was just the one other ooze, right?
I think so, but there could be more.
I don't know if backing ourselves in the corner with an unknown number of enemies is a good idea.
Yeah, but
Circle the wagons.
this one didn't come out of the room. Did y'all see another way out? Is there a window?
There's a small
They're
hole
made
hanging
of
in that back
acid.
wall.
They're made of acid. They probably came through the wall.
Okay.
Not to mention some asshole, missed and put a small burn mark in one already.
Guidance, cool. Who are you casting that on?
Oh no! I didn't mean to hit that. I was changing my page.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a way to capture these little acid things?
Not without some kind of acid-proof vial. You probably could capture these because they're kind of small oozes, but it'd be really tough. Also, that was free information. I should have made you roll for that.
Too bad.
Sure, I can grab the thing with my bare hands.
Technically, he's not wrong. There's just consequences for doing it that way.
That is true.
I'm sitting here. I'm gonna slowly back up because I got nothing right now.
Okay. So you're just gonna back away?
Yep.
All right.
Me and Buddy are backing in here, and we're gonna roll perception in here.
Excuse me.
Make sure.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary so far.
So far. Oh boy.
Wait.
All right, is that it for you?
Yes, that's it for me and Buddy.
Tomvar, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to shift here. I was on the wrong thing. And try and make an assessment of how healthy this thing is. Does it look tattered, beat up? Anything like that?
It looks a little bit beat up, but not too bad. It's looking a lot worse than it did, though.
All right. Going to go ahead and move up. Use my action for the help action, and I'm going to try and help finish this thing off at this point.
Okay.
16 should hit.
That'll hit.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, you take your big automaton arm and just kind of boom, smack this thing as hard as you can. You kind of pin it up against the wall. Parts of it go flying. As you do so, though, you kind of hear the tss on your arm as it seems to kind of be melting the plating a little bit. Your automaton has -1 to attack right now.
Okay. Bear, and then yeah, just kind of be ready for whatever happens after that.
Okay. Brad, it's your turn.
Yee, those darts are deadly as fuck. Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, still taking your... I mean, you're basically Batman right now. You're sitting on top of this thing and just kind of crouched, throwing darts at things.
Batarangs all over the fucking place.
Yeah, Tomvar smacks this thing, and then you throw another dart, and it just kind of smacks it. They kind of sizzle a little bit as they sink into the thing's flesh, but you feel like you got a pretty good hit on it. Is that your turn?
I've been muted. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Verna, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Okay.
Huh. Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Nat 20. Very nice.
All right.
Oops dies, and the wall gets obliterated.
Oh, it already rolled the crit for you, too. Cool. So, roll sneak attack.
Ew.
That was a lame.
Ew.
Okay, so that's 14, 19 points of damage from that. As you level your pistol again and just BAM! You knock a large chunk of it. It actually hits it so hard that chunk goes flying into the water.
Gross.
Wait, how much was that?
You said 19?
Yeah, as you do that, the thing just kind of fizzles out and just kind of melts into a puddle on the ground as it dissipates. It's dead.
You guys
Well,
got all
that
claws.
Society.
Yeah, Crank's just still sitting there like, what the fuck?
And that's my friends, is why I hate oozes.
Did we get that book at least?
Yeah, it's safe inside here.
Good.
Tucked it into one of like the armored compartments inside the cockpit.
Let me check something else real quick. Okay, good.
Do we want to see if there's anything left in the office or just leave it locked?
I'm saying fuck this place right now.
I
we
we
got what we came for. So, getting the hell out of here, I'm not opposed to.
Oh,
I'm still coming with you guys, by the way, just so you know.
Oh,
I mean, that's fine for now, but
Yeah, we should leave and like tend to our wounds.
You're the only one that's hurt, besides Crank.
Hey, I said tend to our wounds.
the only person that Verna cares about is her hurt.
Tybalt, my fine horned friend. I can't do this voice.
Thank God.
The crackhead Mickey Mouse? Yeah.
So, we like what we're seeing, but the master wants you to get something before you guys leave.
What's that?
Do you remember the black plate thing that the general's carrying around with him?
Vaguely.
Yeah, my master wants that.
Where's the general?
I mean, you know. I'm just the messenger. He's back down close to the docks.
All right. So guys, how about we take a short rest and I can explain some stuff to you.
That would be a good idea. Especially considering you've got a lot of explaining to do anyway.
Yeah, where can we regroup?
Where are we going to regroup and take a short rest at?
Crank looks back over the mayor's house and just like... Somebody want to check that place out. It is pretty fortified.
Verna, drink another... I'll hand Verna one of my potions, 2 potions, and say, "We'll drink this and scout it out. You're the sneakiest."
Well, we gotta unlock the door.
I got that.
Keys. Jinx has got the key.
Unlock the door.
I'll send Tybalt. I mean, I'll send Binks in to take a look.
Okay, give me 2
Thank
seconds.
God.
You send Binks in. He looks around.
That works.
He still notices that apparently Flint is still maintaining concentration on his spell in there. He doesn't see any more oozes, thankfully. But he does see the ink bottle still in there.
You need to check if it's empty.
It's not. And it's corked.
Alright, I relay that information to the group.
Other than that, the place looks great. It would probably be a good place to rest if you could do something about the bottle.
Yeah, we should probably take the bottle, maybe.
How are you relaying this to the group? Because you just suddenly know this at this stage?
I should probably explain to you guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I decided. That's why I incited you.
I should probably explain to you guys that I have a familiar, and he's an invisible imp, and I sent him to the mayor's house to scout out, so we don't get fucked.
Hello.
Yeah.
They can't hear me, can they?
So he comes back out and uninvisibles. This is Binks, my imp.
What's up, bitches?
He speaks Fiendish, I think, so I don't know if they understand that.
Tomvar does.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you don't, actually.
I don't. I'm researching it.
That's
so
right.
This could be my chance to finally learn Infernal. I'll probably
Buddy
pick up
growls.
like words and shit.
He said hello to you guys in kind of.
I mean, yeah, if you want to say that.
Fascinating. And Infernal in our plane. It's your familiar?
Correct.
Is that normal?
I don't know. Is it? Is any of this stuff normal? Aren't you guys fighting zombies?
I mean, that seems fair point. So it's safe in there? Flint, do you mind dropping your concentration? I have an idea to try and seal the bottle.
Okay, I dropped the concentration spell.
Okay. I'm going to... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm having Binks go back invisible, so we can scout for us.
He's invisible.
I'm gonna try and use my mending spell to permanently seal the bottle. My cantrip.
It would not work for this because that is 2 parts, and mending only fixes things that are broken.
Okay. Never mind. Do I have any wax? Or any other kind of sealant or adhesives in my toolkits?
You probably would in your Tinker's Kit.
Okay. So, do you want me to make a roll for that, for sealing this thing at least somewhat more permanently or securely?
Yeah, I would say roll your Tinker's Tools to see if you could try and seal it up a little better. Yeah, you pour a wax seal around the top. As you pick the thing up, it feels kind of heavier than it's supposed to. and you kind of you seal the wax around it. That might hold it in place for a little bit, but you don't know for how long. Crank's gonna kind of hobble in behind you and just say, "Why don't you just fucking yeet that thing into the ocean?"
Or we could
That
just hold
sounds
on to it.
I vote hold on to it.
Or I just stick it in my
We
bag of
talked
holding.
about trying to
You
catch
have
one.
a bag of holding.
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably put it in there.
Yes.
Yeah, he can make them.
I know how to make them, by the way, which we just haven't had the downtime, materials, or finances to make them for the rest of the group, but something I can do.
That's
So
impressive.
let's get inside, lock the door.
Yeah, let's go ahead and fortify our location.
Yeah, you get inside. You kind of move some of the bookcases around into the few windows that are there. You make sure to lock up the back room, unless you guys just want to cover up the hole.
Yeah, we'll lock
I
the
want
door
access to the
door.
library personally, but I'll defer to the rest of the group on this one.
Also, Flint, do you drop your spell?
Yeah, I already said I dropped.
Okay, sorry.
And I'm putting,
Otherwise, we're all taking 2d4
I'm putting-
damage. Just walk.
I'm putting Buddy on first guard watch.
Crank's like, yeah. If I can get a few, if I can get just an hour myself, I'll pick up the rest of it.
Buddy's going on guard watch by the area, and I am doing this.
I'm on the Song of Rest, since we're doing a rest.
Okay.
That way, if anybody has any damage.
Natural recover. Oh, nice. So yeah, Flint, you get back 2 of your spell slots of your choice. Tybalt, you get back all your spell slots, and everybody gets to roll half their hit die if they want to get their health back, plus an additional 1d6 from Song of Rest.
Can we just roll the 1d6, or do we have to use hit dice for that?
You would have to use hit dice because this is a short rest.
So what do I do? Roll a d6?
It's not like the hit dice are consumed. It's just you get half your hit dice for a 1 hour rest.
Well, no, they are
So
consumed.
since we're 4th level. Oh, they are?
They are
Okay.
consumed for a short rest. They are.
Okay, interesting.
And we would get them back after a long rest?
Yeah. So yeah, everybody gets to roll 1d6 to get health back, and then half of, if you want to roll up to half of however many hit die you have to get the rest of your health back.
So okay, so the sequence of that, we roll the 1d6 first.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
And then if we wish to consume hit dice during the short rests.
Right, then you can roll those.
I do not wish to roll hit dice.
Okay.
So
Me either.
I'm back up to 29, so I'm.
whoa there, buddy. I'm good too.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to explain to you what I know of the army I defected from.
Tonvar will listen intently while we are resting.
So the guys that are in this area, I don't think you've found this one before, but his name is General Gen Barabbas.
Alright, I tell you what the imp is saying. I'm just translating it.
Getting more.
General Gen Barabbas.
Barabbas. Now, who is he exactly?
Not gonna keep doing his voice because it's killing me right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
So basically, it is this is a contingency of the Norellian army. It is their science division. that has invaded into the northern part of Bergata. Tybalt was a part of them. He was one of their researchers. Are you going to disclose anything else, Tybalt?
No.
Okay. That's all you know. He's
all we know is that we don't know what he was doing with them. Anything.
Right.
Well, yeah, I was a researcher.
What type of research were y'all
What type
doing?
of so my history check is for the Gen Barabbas. If you need me to roll a second one for the unit itself, if I know anything about them, I'll do that.
Gen Barabbas is one of the 4 main generals of the Norellian Empire.
Okay.
You've already faced 3 of them.
Yeah.
Tomvar, you've faced 2. Well, no, actually, Tomvar, you've only faced 1.
Yeah, it's just the dragon dude. Forget his name already. I really need to start taking notes.
So now we know all 4 of them. We just haven't faced this 4th one.
I was researching necromancy and alchemy, by the way.
So you're an arcane researcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the time.
Can I share the box of wand that I found with the group?
Yeah, if you want to bring the box out, you can.
Yeah, I'll bring the box out and show people, and tell me and ask if anybody knows what it is.
If we're allow me to ritual cast during the short rest, and still gain the benefits of the short rest.
Ritual cast. I would say would not interrupt your rest.
Right. So I will have identified and detect magic on the item.
I can't believe you actually got this. It is a rod of absorption.
Yeah.
While holding this rod, you can use a reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you and not with an area of effect. The absorbed spell effect is cancelled and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the rod. The energy has the same level as the spell when it was cast. The rod can absorb and store up to 50 levels of energy over the course of its existence. Once the rod absorbs 50 levels of energy, it can't absorb more. If you are targeted by a spell that the rod can't store, the rod has no effect on the spell. When you become attuned to the rod, you know how many levels of energy the rod has absorbed over the course of its existence, how many levels of spell energy it currently has stored. If you are a spellcaster holding the rod, you can convert energy in it into spell slots to cast spells you have prepared or know. You can create spell slots only of a level equal to or lower than your spell slots up to a maximum of 5th level. You can use the stored levels in place for your slots, but otherwise cast the spell as normal. For example, you can use 3 levels stored in the rod as a 3rd level spell slot. A newly found rod has 1d10 levels of spell energy. A rod that can no longer absorb spell energy has no energy remaining and becomes non-magical.
Why couldn't it be like a nice dagger?
This is better.
Verna, do you have any concept of what you're just handing me here?
And it
Like,
has...
after spending some time with this object. Yeah. Verna.
It seems like a broken item.
Maybe to your untrained eye, but Verna, this is quite a powerful item for spellcasters. So, mind if I hang on to it for further study?
Sure.
Very well.
Can you make duplicates of it?
Probably.
Not yet. But possibly in the future. Yeah, I'd like to hold on to this if you don't mind.
Sure.
How would you even make duplicates? What are you?
He's an artificer.
Yeah.
That explains your little buddy over there.
I study the arcane arts and the combining of our technology and sciences of such. This is a rod of absorption. He'll obviously be honest with the group. It can absorb spells. It will allow me to. Eventually, my thought would be to, in either way, I can use it to become a defensive shield against evil or enemy spellcasters. And if I can get it to work with the automaton, I should be able to use it to bolster my own spellcasting power.
You could tank mages, basically.
Yes.
Damn.
So you're saying he's a rune fencer?
I was just thinking that.
Actually, yeah. Holy fuck. Good find, Verna.
Where'd you find that?
That big monster we killed last time, the giant green one.
Was it in one of his orifices?
The
Yeah,
flesh
he
one.
pulled it out of his
Actually, no. Where the wall he was blocking, it had a hole and there was cases in there, and found this case in there.
Should we check the other cases?
That was the only case.
Perhaps after our rest, we can take a closer look at the warehouse before we move out of the area. Well, so has Tybalt asked us to help him with his quest yet?
No, y'all got sidetracked by the pretty shiny thing.
Right.
Yeah. Basically,
perhaps we can do a more thorough search later.
Yeah. Basically, he's gonna tell you why he was there. That they were there researching the use of alchemy and necromancy on the local populace. With your history check, you have heard that General Barabbas is a little eccentric, however, very sadistic. He does not care who he hurts in order to get the test results that he wants.
Oh boy.
Tybalt, do you know anything about the goal of your research trip? Were you attempting to find an item, a new magic?
No, I think they were just trying to further their zombie army. That was my role in the
zombie armies. Fantastic.
Yeah, did you guys not know about it?
We ran into some zombies on the way into town.
There's a lot of them.
Fantastic.
My fear is my fear that they were trying to convert the entire town is probably true, is it not?
That's probably a good feeling. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, I think we should leave town now.
I think we should confront the general. He supposedly has a pretty powerful artifact. I don't know much about it, other than he has it.
It's a black disc. I think it had a spider on it.
It's a black disc with a spider on it.
Spider.
Anybody know what that is?
Roll intelligence with advantage.
All of us?
Yep.
Except for me, I'm sure.
No, you heard this.
I've heard of this.
Yes.
Intelligence? Raw intelligence?
Yep.
Or on an Arcana check?
Raw intelligence.
Like an intelligence save?
Intelligence check.
No, just intelligence
Tybalt,
check.
not you, though. You well,
okay.
You kind of know what it is, but they know exactly what it is. They should anyway, I hope. Somebody does. Berta does.
With advantage. With advantage,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure we all know what's going on.
18's got to be up there. Yeah, everybody's rolling
Berta
like
does.
18s, 19s, 20s.
Remember
Advantage, though. That 20.
Remember before you left on this little excursion, Kimmy came by?
Yeah.
She mentioned a black disc with a spider on it that resembled the seal of Barclay that you guys were looking for before.
Okay.
This is probably that artifact.
I don't remember what she told us about it at the time, though.
She told you that it was an artifact of great importance to the Empire, that they were performing a lot of magical experiments on it.
So they have the artifact that Kimmy mentioned. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this Kimmy?
Tybalt, you would know Kimmy Throttlelock was one of the champions of the Norellian Empire.
Okay.
So, I still don't know. I mean, maybe the last time we faced off with the general, it didn't go so hot.
Yeah, I'm not too keen to repeat the experience. Do you think we could possibly acquire the item through some sort of subterfuge?
Yeah, maybe we had a sneak attack on him.
Giggity.
I mean, he's a researcher. Is he proficient in combat as well, or is he just like a science nerd?
He's a science nerd, but like I think he can cast spells, and he's got a bodyguard.
He's got a bodyguard. That's important information right there. What kind of bodyguard are we talking?
I don't have the specifics of like.
Varnum, there's a population of 450 people in this city. There's minus the few that we've already killed. There's potentially over 400 undead in this town.
Yeah, that and between the soldiers and the flesh golems and the fact that he's a turtle.
He's a turtle?
Okay. All more information.
My Chrome just died. Fuck.
This is getting kinky.
I'm gonna say probably not a good idea. I mean, if we could steal the item without actually confronting him, I'd be a good idea.
I mean, I'm down for a plan, but there's a lot of potential undead by the docks.
Yeah,
and we're fresh out at Paladins right now. We left like 3 of them in the town back, right? So, I mean, this seems like a job for some more Paladins than what we got right here, right now.
Like any amount of Paladins.
Temple, don't forget, they were talking about moving to the next town in a couple of days.
Yeah, they will be moving. After they're done here, they'll be moving to another town.
We don't hear him talking, right? We just
what town is it?
Shoot. Give me 1 second. He disappears. Comes back. Sea biscuit? Oh, that doesn't sound
right. Sea biscuit?
Seawell?
What? Yeah, Seawell?
That's it!
Seawell.
Sure, that place, yes.
So, between a rock and a proverbial shambling horde. Yeah.
The horde is gonna get bigger.
We need to let the town know that shit's coming.
How much time before they move out? Do you know?
2 days.
Today.
2 days.
2 days. Sorry, my imp is lagging.
Until they leave or until they get there?
Lagging. Sorry, that's too fucking good.
2 days till they get there or till they leave?
Till they leave.
Big difference.
You know, if you guys could take the general out here, you wouldn't even have to worry about him later. He's kind of sitting there looking at his fingernails.
Yeah, we could take the general out here, and then we won't have to worry about more zombies.
So you want us to take on 400 zombies, a group of Norellian soldiers.
When you say it like that, it seems tough, but
can we just blend in with them and take it from them?
We could try.
You're the rogue. I mean, you would be the one to know if we could do that or not, right?
I'm all for blending in.
I have a feeling, even if we do get past the horde and the army, we're still gonna have to fight the general. He's pretty smart.
What if
Let me ask you a question. Are there any critters like rats or spiders or cats or anything running around the dock area still?
I would say roll nature.
I was asking.
Oh, Tybalt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff. They're not turning like rats into zombies.
That would be cool, though.
Are they leaving them alone as they see them? Or are they...
I mean, zombies gonna do what a zombie's gonna do. I don't know what they're doing. They might be eating rats.
He's a druid's son, so he's asking if he could sneak in some sort of form that they might not react to.
From my studies, the zombies usually don't bother animals. They tend to go for humanoids. As for the soldiers, they might be a little suspect when a dog ends up in their ranks.
We get a soldier's uniform somehow, maybe?
But if they see a rat like running along the sewer or the drain, they won't blink twice at it, right?
Probably not. Yeah, they shouldn't. Again, I don't know the extent of the general spellcasting abilities, but he may be able to figure out what you are.
Okay, let me ask you another question. How close is the general to the water?
Currently, I don't know. All I know is that they're at the docks.
His main temporary lab that he has set up at the moment is pretty close to his warship, which is on the docks currently. There's only 2 ships here. And there's not that many Norellian soldiers, actually. He only brought a contingency of about 25.
How do we know this?
I would know it.
Yeah, Tybalt would know.
Yeah, Tybalt would have shared this at this point.
How come Tibbles can't steal the thing for us?
Because he's already known as a defender. Yeah, I would have already suggested that.
So I have a potion of invisibility. Can I just go in there and take it?
Potentially.
If that would have worked, I would have
When
done
did
it
you get
myself.
Yeah, I have an invisible imp. We could have just taken it like that, but I'm not 100% sure that's going to work, again, because of the general's abilities.
It's probably worded something to prevent somebody from just magically teleporting in or out, those kinds of things.
Can Brad set in his wine mix and get them drunk and can go from there?
Who would
Is
you
there a
propose would take that
I got
in
a
without...
question. Is there a cannon close by that we can stuff the halfling in?
Oh shit! I like his left train of thought.
There are cannons on the warships, but
Yeah, there aren't any in
I don't
town.
know.
Wait a second.
So a frontal assault isn't going to work. We need some sort of
How-
distraction. Go ahead.
I wonder if we can swim to the warship, because the warship may not be guarded, since that if the general is not on the warship, so the warship could have very little guards on it. We could sit there and try to take it over, and then use the cannons as cover fire against everybody on the dock. Understand what I'm saying?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Well, I mean,
That's not.
Do we
a
know
bad
if that's
idea.
where the artifact is?
a big
Tybalt?
group of people swimming might get noticed.
The artifact's
Or-
probably going to be with the general on his person.
He's going to have it with it.
But yeah, that's and everybody's going to be kind of guarding the general. There's nobody hardly. They would not expect anybody to come via the water.
We could at least thin out their
That's a
ranks.
pretty brave assumption, but
Because what I'm getting at is, of course, we know Crank hates water, and I'm sure Tombar's Ottoman doesn't really do well with water. But so we can put them two as like a distraction to kind of draw their attention away from the ship, while the rest of us kind of swim over to the
Depending on if
warship?
we can find the materials. You remember the first day I met you guys? The charges that we set out in the field?
Wait a minute. That
It's,
guy's a
some
druid, isn't he?
explosives. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a druid.
Wouldn't he have something for this?
What would he have for this?
What?
Water breathing.
Can you breathe on the water?
I have certain abilities that I can change into.
Like a shark?
Or a crocodile.
Or a beautiful turtle?
If I'm allowed that. I don't know. But I've seen a shark, seen a crocodile.
Well, what's the battle plan here?
What about if we left the ooze loose on the zombies?
I don't even think we know how that thing works.
Just an idea.
Do you have access to third level spells, Abram?
Nope. Next level.
Oh, never mind. You don't have water breathing. Your wild shape would be good, though, still.
Hey, brewmaster guy, can you brew us any water breathing brews?
Okay, here, I'm going to sit here and explain it to you. Okay? For those who are going to go with me to take the ship, at night, we sit there. I will change into a crocodile, a large crocodile. All of y'all hop on my back. We'll go out, swim, and come back to the ship. Y'all can slowly sneak aboard the ship, and I'll change back into a person, and then we go and take out whatever guard contingent is on the ship and take over the ship.
Seems like the best plan we got.
Yeah, out of character, I don't like splitting the party, but me and Crank running a distraction of some kind, building some sort of explosives or fireworks, even just fireworks, not even necessarily having to do damage, but draw the attention of the horde.
I understand that, but
Yeah,
the problem
we'll
is
both be good.
Crank and your automaton would be
Hard to
too
maintain.
heavy.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
the
I'm
rest
saying
of-
as a
all
distraction
the rest of
elsewhere
y'all
in town.
are way
It's nothing to
small
do with-
enough.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with going with you. We would be doing a distraction in town, away from where the docks.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah. So, no, I agree. Like we wouldn't be effective going into the water with you guys. So, out of character, I think that's our best route. But yeah, okay. Well, Flint, if that's the way you want to run it, and you think you and the rest of the team can go handle the boat, me and Crank could do some sort of distraction over here on this side of town, away from the docks. Try and draw them away while you secure the docks. How does that sound,
You better
everybody?
hope that the people that are contingent aren't that
I like
good,
it.
because you're leaving all our tanks behind.
I have an idea.
What is it, Crank?
correct?
Let's hear it, 10 man.
Yeah, this is Crank. This place is gone anyway. I mean, it's quite obvious the entire population has been wiped out. We got the manifest, we can do the burying when we get back home. Let's just burn this motherfucker down. Maybe that'll get some of the
I
extra
mean, that's
soldiers
kind of
out.
what I was thinking as well, but with a little bit more boom to get the attention
Yeah.
to a specific point. But yes, that was essentially what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And we spend the next couple hours making sure there's nothing of value and gathering materials and possibly trying to get a last few things, and then we execute this plan, because at this point we're talking about a mass grave anyway, and just burn the whole thing down.
We'll pull some of the soldiers away. If we feel like there's anything going wrong down on the docks, me and Tomvar will try and get to you guys as quickly as possible.
Seems like the best plan we have.
Anybody disagree?
Only other
The
problem
whole
is...
idea is fucked, but whatever.
Only other problem is we gotta try and get down that cliff.
We can. All we got to do is, can we gather materials to make rope? Scale the cliff.
I mean, you should all have rope.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 50 foot of rope in the adventuring backpack. So.
Exactly. And whatever else we need, I'm sure we can scavenge some more in these warehouses. Oh yeah, Tomvar, there's some metal stuff in the one warehouse that I looked at that I picked up this corn with.
Okay.
That you may be able to use.
I say that we take the next hour or two to do our final sweep and get into position.
Because I would rather,
depending on the time of day,
take the ship, and then that way now we have cannons to help with the assaults.
We need more ships for our own navy anyway, so...
Also, crippling their fleet means...
I'm not opposed to this idea.
Crippling their fleet means they won't be able to get to sea well.
It's the most fell swoop that I can think of as well. I agree.
All right, I like it. But, any points over to you, Tibble? If you focus on this, I'm trusting you. And that's taking a lot right now.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Let's rest up and get ready. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
It's interesting. Yeah. So
Never count out a druid to have tricks up his sleeve.
Tricks of his sleeve. We're gonna sneak onto a boat. Oh man, this whole plan sounds terrible.
Dude,
Yeah.
we don't really have another option, do we?
And I saved your
GTFO.
asses too.
So
No,
we just
you
run.
left me, another motherfucker in there to fucking deal with nonsense is what you did.
So we run away, give them 2 more days to build their strength and gather more undead. Yeah, that's a good plan too.
Well, they've already got the town. And at least we could go get them notified and get an army to come back with, or at least a paladin.
We can still send some sort of note or
I'm
somebody.
almost thinking maybe we shouldn't have killed the Knoll. We could have probably recruited them to help us.
And instead, we're gonna go in here, fucking deal with these 400
think the-
motherfuckers, the 20
I think the
soldiers,
gnolls
and the
We're
general.
already diseased though, with whatever he's using to mass create zombies. So if we had tried to recruit the gnolls, 1 or more of them would have died, and the ones that were not infected quite yet probably would have been infected and turned on us. So I don't agree that would have worked out.
Yeah, we could have used them as a distraction. Y'all attack from this side. We'll
Fair
attack.
enough. Yeah. Could have possibly. Way too late for that one now, though. Yeah.
But you had every opportunity.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody disarmed them completely verbally before we murdered them.
Hey. I got Buddy out of the deal.
It's true.
It's true. Although you might have been able to get Buddy easier, not necessarily easier, but still, if we had gone there in a different way.
You stole the dog?
Yeah.
He miraculously cast animal friendship on a hyena that was enthralled to a gnoll.
And then he rolled 2 nat 20s and a 19 on his animal handling checks.
Right. So normally it's impossible for a hyena that's accompanying gnolls to betray him, but he rolled a double nat 20. So.
No, because his intelligence is below 4. It's automatic. It just
Actually,
took
there's notation in the gnoll monster
Yeah, it's a
monster
special
entry.
thing.
So
Yeah.
your spell is not trumped by the creature card.
Yeah.
It should normally not be allowed, but it definitely was because of your high rolls that he allowed it. So very cool.
Sure, I
Don't
got
get me
it,
wrong.
buddy.
Exactly. I mean, bottom line, you got it. You should, and it shouldn't have happened either way. But it's very cool that it worked out.
Now we gotta deal with this nonsense. Selling fuckers against fucking over 400 fucking zombies in a thing. You know, even though we get a damn cannon.
But y'all also got fucking disgustingly good magic item.
This is true. A rod of absorption at level 4 is fucking stupid.
So I rolled. Okay, so she rolled a 94 on the first D100 to pull that table.
Oh wow!
And then I rolled an 81 for the rod of absorption.
Fuck, that's insane though.
So yeah.
If I can get enough research time to get a pattern for that, that would be fucking ridiculous.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
So they're freaking adding sub races to freaking changing them now.
Why?
I thought those were already in Volo's Guide to Monsters.
They're not.
No?
Changeling's an Eberron race anyway. It's not a Volos.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But they're adding sub races. They've already started the fucking dark changeling sub race.
The fuck?
Interesting.